Welcome to the Six Pack Sports Talk, and I'm one of your hosts, Mike Robb. And on Six Pack Sports, we're gonna talk all sports: football, baseball, basketball, fighting, mixed martial arts, whatever it is. We gonna have it here. So I want to start introducing the panel. It's Mike Robb on all socials. That's Mike RXB on Instagram and TikTok.
I'm Dak Deal, Young Dagger Dak on all social medias.
Lil J. On TikTok, we got Jason Ball Talk.
Dylan, I don't have any socials or anything, but I'm just here to talk ball with my bros.
What up? I'm Will. Will Ford 89 on all socials.
BDT Athletics. All right. I figured we do have a Raiders fan on the panel, so we could start with the Maxx Crosby trade. How are you feeling about the haul? 2 firsts, that is a good. I'm liking that. How are we feeling about that?
Pretty much what I was expecting this whole time. Something. Listen, for the start of this started seasons ago, where he started complaining about wanting to be playing on losing teams. He had talks with Mark Davis. There was a lot going on behind the scenes with him, and then when they shut him down for the last 2 games of the year, it soured their relationship, from what I read. And I'm gonna be honest, a guy with a torn meniscus, shut that down. I'm not trying to see that get any worse. So that never made too much sense to me why he was upset about that for a 2-win team at the time, anyways. But the haul made sense. I think that he went to surprised me a little. Wasn't expecting the Ravens to jump in exactly, but it feels good to finally get a little bit of the Giannis of the NFL off my team a little bit. Sick of the back and forth of he doesn't want to request out and all his behind the scenes shit. Like it's a little refreshing because eventually it's just we're not a good enough team. We weren't really going anywhere with them. I guess it's time.
My question is, do you think they're actually gonna do anything with the picks? Like, obviously, they're taking Mendoza, but like, what else do you think? What other needs do you think is going to be addressed?
I trust in Svitek. I don't see Pete Carroll fucked his roster up so bad. He barely played anybody he drafted outside of Genty. They drafted Caleb Rogers in the 3rd round last year. He started 2 games while they employed Alex Kappa. And repeatedly started Alex Kappa.
And I would just like to point out
too that offensive line coach too.
Alex Kappa too was rated as one of the worst offensive linemen in football back-to-back seasons, I think too.
Yeah, I'd have to look it up. We also employed Stone Forsythe.
Now,
rated as well as one of the worst linemen. So, what an organization.
We're taking Mendoza at 1. What you got pick 14 now too as well, right? Because the Ravens didn't make the playoffs, so it's like, okay, now what do you want them to take at 14? Do you want
That's why you're available.
Okay.
You available.
Doesn't matter. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna give you. Is our best defensive player right now.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
Not our defense.
That's the wrong choice.
Give me a sec. Jeremy Chin,
Panthers legend.
Tyree Wilson, Adam Butler. He's okay. They might bring back Eric Stokes. It just depends. Free agency is going to have a lot to tell what they want to do in the draft.
Listen, honestly.
Go ahead, Will.
As a Seahawks fan, when we got rid of Pete Carroll, it was kind of like, thank God he's gone finally. We get Mike McDonald. And now you guys take our fucking OC, you guys are set up better than most teams are at this point. And, 2 years down the road, I think this trade for Maxx Crosby is really going to help you in the future. And whoever you get at pick 14, it's better than what you could have done with Maxx Crosby at this point. So
they do have, I believe they added a couple of extra commissary picks too this year. They do have a deep they're deep. They have all their picks. They also picked up an extra fourth in the Jacoby Myers trade.
Yep.
So I mean, this team's really going to be built through the draft in these next 2 years. And I obviously expect them to go Mendoza 1 here. I really doubt anybody gives a god offer.
Which I think is a mistake. But, best available, whatever.
What do you think that's a mistake for? What do you think we should draft?
I just think a rebuilding team should rebuild around a quarterback instead of drafting a quarterback.
Well, I think that's where the $120 million in cap space they have kind of comes in.
I just don't know. I just don't necessarily know how attractive going to the Raiders is, regardless of how much. Like, I just feel like if anybody's like, yeah, I want to win.
That part, yeah, but I mean, we've never had a struggle bringing in big name free agents. That's never been a struggle with Raiders.
But
that's never going to be.
When has a big name free agent ever worked out?
I mean, yeah, they don't pan out. I mean, yeah.
So what does it? What does that mean?
Money.
What does that mean then?
And money.
What is spending money going to do if the players aren't going to pan out?
This is a different regime. We can't just keep going off past experiences when a new regime hasn't really been able to show much yet.
Well, that's what I was.
If you want to keep, I mean, this isn't the Josh McDonald's. This isn't that era. We're not going to keep. We can't keep comparing it to the shit show that's been happening in the last 2 years. They finally picked a direction, and it seems like they've built out a real plan there. And Tom Brady seems to be more involved this year with what's happening. There's a reason as a Raiders fan to have some more belief than what they've been shown.
Right.
Well, that's why I was wondering with pick 14, like, if, like, let's say a defensive player is best available, but they take the top receiver in the draft, Like,
I mean,
would you be mad about that with having Mendoza like that? Because that's what I was kind of seeing. Because who is the top wide receiver in free agency? Tyreek Hill right now?
No, it's Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce.
But
I just think it's because it's the weak free agent class. I mean,
okay, yeah, that's why.
He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's not a bad player. I just don't know if. I mean, the fact that the market is going to demand.
That's why I was
27 million like range is what I saw.
I did.
Not.
Not especially with your rookie quarterback. Like, that's why I was thinking you guys might pull a trigger on a wide receiver just to pair with Mendoza. Or
at 14, I don't know. At 14, I don't necessarily, unless Carnell Tate falls.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with.
I don't necessarily know if Mekhi Lemon has enough. I definitely think he's going to have enough juice if he goes to the right system, like LA.
They already kind of have.
But he's not. But we're not going receiver. But Trey Tucker is not elite. Y'all need.
No, I'm not saying he's elite. I'm saying
he's not. He's not raw, bro. He had one good game.
His game's not really the same as Mekhi Lemon's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not as robust. Like, y'all don't have a robust. Like, y'all have Brock Bowers and Genty, but y'all don't have no.
You don't have that true alpha.
You don't have a wide receiver where you're looking at like, oh yeah, he's about to get open. Like, he's gonna.
That's why I just don't know if it's. I don't know if they're gonna be huge fans of Lemon.
I mean, with the game being.
I mean, but is Lemon like I was saying? Carnell Tate is obviously not clear receiver one, but he's definitely probably one to me. But I don't necessarily know who's a clear number two is, because I think New Orleans is probably going to take. They're taking a skill player on offense, either Love or.
I have them. I know
Ethan. I know BDT. I know you would know more of what New Orleans is probably going, because I think they're going skill. So I think that would affect what the Raiders would go if they take the best skill player. Like, there's no way Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Love fall out of the top 10.
Well, that's why I had them taking Love as.
Well, yeah, there's no way
mock draft
9, no matter.
Yeah, I have the Saints taking him.
It's almost zero chance that happens.
I hope they take him.
Man, I'll pass on that one.
I don't want to see.
Sorry, BDT.
I know you would, but
Yeah,
I
you-
just I don't
hope
know.
they
I
You're
feel
gonna
take
have
like
to
that
suffer
is-
with that one. I'm sorry, bro.
I do not want to see Jeremiah Love on the
Chiefs.
on the Chiefs.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't-
Absolutely not.
No,
Absolutely
no.
not.
No.
Well, I do want to
Andy
see what they
Reid
do
with
with
him. No.
their offensive line.
I think I'd rather.
Offseason. Because their offensive line was. They did have to
Also-
cut Taylor.
Also, isn't it funny what a difference a year makes? Because we were thinking like Tyler Shuck was going to be another Brandon Whedon type of QB, and now it's
solid.
like he's actually
solid.
not bad.
But yeah,
We were all
That's
laughing at the Saints for taking a 26-year-old rookie quarterback, and we said they should have just stuck with the Rat Man, Spencer Rattler. But I guess that he proved us wrong on that one. So I mean, props to
No,
him.
literally. I mean, since we're in the NFC South, Ethan, how do you feel about where the Panthers are going right now? Like, how do you feel about Bryce Young taking them to the playoffs for the first time, playing a pretty hell of a game against Matt Stafford? Almost outplayed him. I mean, he only lost by 3. Had a better game than my team did. So, how do you feel, and what are your expectations for the draft in this offseason?
Man, I'm incredibly pumped, and the first time I've been able to say that for a long time. It's been a long time since I've been able to say I'm pumped for the next year. Bryce Young, I mean, he was a big game guy, big game hunter. He showed up when we needed it against the really good teams. Unfortunately, big part about him, and the reason he hasn't gotten that extension yet, is he hasn't shown up every game. He doesn't show up every week, and I'm wearing his jersey right now. I'm a big fan of his, and he's only improved every year, and that's what's giving me hope. Is he's only improved. Team overall, we got a lot of like quality pieces, but the best part about our pick at 19, we absolutely can kind of go best player available. Obviously, like there's not really going to be a quarterback or running back there, so we don't got to worry about that. But we could take a receiver. Legette's done. Unfortunately, I was a fan of his coming out. He's kind of done nothing but disappoint. So we could absolutely take a receiver to pair with T-Mac and Coker. Let's go T-Mac, Coker, and then like a Tyson or a Lemon if he somehow fell. I mean, I don't know if we would do that though. We are going to need a tackle. Ike Ekwano's. I think he tore his patellar, which is what I believe Rashawn Slater did in the preseason. So that's a tough
training camp. It wasn't even preseason, bro.
It was training camp. Yeah, that's rough.
Look, all Chargers offensive linemen need to be no contact, no nothing until the season starts, bro.
Put him in
Like,
bubble wrap.
my goodness.
Yeah,
Like, my fault. Ethan.
No, you're good.
Fault. Go ahead.
You're good. We do. Like defensively, we can kind of go anywhere. I would not really want us to go corner unless it's a slot-only guy. Mike Jack had an outstanding year. J.C. Horn proved himself to be a top 5 corner in the league this year as well. So, gotta love it. Yes, thank you, Will, for giving us Mike Jack for a linebacker who you guys cut before the year. Gave us an absolute stud at corner. So I appreciate it. I mean, you guys just won a Super Bowl, so I don't know why I'm trying to act like it's an own.
You really have nothing to say.
I kind of we got some free agents that I think we should just let walk, like Travis Gibson. He didn't perform, so let him walk, for example. I think we should for sure retain Cade Mays. Centers are hard to come by. They're hard to draft. I mean, there's not that many coming out this year. They're going to be startable year one. So definitely Cade Mays. Brady Christensen, depending on the price tag. I think we should definitely bring him back. He could play 4 positions on the O-lineman, and he's a quality player.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. I think you guys definitely need to.
But somebody might offer him 10, 12 million, and I don't think that's worth it for us because he wouldn't necessarily start for us. I
just wanted to ask you about how are you feeling about your cap situation?
Yeah,
I'm looking through it right now, and you're sitting at $9 million in cap space.
We don't got a lot.
Which obviously no restructures, nobody's been cut yet, so I mean, there's still time for that. But
Good thing I prepared
Is
for
there anything?
this.
I was gonna say, is there anything you're looking at on this?
Yeah. So
yeah.
I think we cut Ashawn Robinson. We got
Yeah.
plenty of depth there, and I honestly think if Caleb Banks is at our pick at 19, I think we should really consider taking him. He's got a lot of potential. He's a big boy. He can really stuff the run, get out to the passer too, which at a defensive tackle spot, you'd love to see. So that's what I would do. Restructure J.C. Horn, Derek Brown, Damian Lewis, and Taylor Moton, obviously if we can. So that would give us anywhere from like 45 to 55 million in cap, somewhere in that range. And then if I were to have the pen, like BDT, who are you going to sign free agent wise? I'm giving Devin Lloyd 3 years, $66 million to come play linebacker for the Carolina Panthers, because that we need it bad. If we just had average linebacker play, we have a very good shot at beating the Rams.
Rosewood's not that bad.
I mean, he definitely, to be fair to him, he definitely improved as the season went on, but there's a reason why he lost the green dot, and there's a reason why he lost responsibilities, because he didn't play up to it. But Trevin Wallace got hurt, so he was forced back into it. And to be fair, he played better. I got to give it to him. So I can't really argue there, but
I just don't think the linebacker position is a really big need for basically any team, unless you have, one of those top 5 guys. Like,
I hear you, but I think the fact that we haven't had a good linebacker, and our linebacker play has been rated below average every year since Kuechly retired.
I know that feeling.
That's kind of part of my point, is you guys had that blue chip linebacker.
Yeah, and we need another one. Devin Lloyd's been playing like that level.
You could say that about every team, but when was the last time a blue chip linebacker like actually made a difference and won a Super Bowl for a team? I
mean,
Ernest Jones played quite well for you guys. I mean, he's not a blue chipper, but
he's not a blue chip. That's my point.
Yeah.
Fred Warner made it to a Super Bowl.
Multiple Super Bowls.
I mean, I think are you trying to say linebackers just aren't impactful now?
I disagree.
Pretty much, yeah.
For the Panthers, they're very impactful.
If you get the right guy for the right system.
I think it depends on your scheme. Like, I mean, I think certain schemes make
exactly.
I think certain schemes, but I mean, some teams still run schemes where the linebackers can be very valuable. I don't know if he's
blue chip, but I mean, didn't Zach Brown just win Zach, what's his name on the Eagles?
Zach Bond.
No, he's not a blue chipper.
He
was playing
like that's the thing. That was his breakout year with the Eagles, where he just kind of fit into the system really well.
The year?
No, it was PS2.
Oh yeah, you're right. He was a finalist. He was a finalist.
Yeah, PS2.
But still, and I think he was All Pro though that year.
He probably
might be right. That does sound right. That he was All Pro.
I mean, honestly, can you think about the last time that a linebacker has actually won Defensive Player of the Year? Did Ray Lewis even win?
I thought Kuechly won.
Kuechly at least won one or two.
I think Kuechly definitely did.
Didn't Bobby?
Did Warner ever win one?
No, Bobby never won a defensive player.
No.
Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. Yeah. I don't think Warner.
I'm pretty sure Warner didn't.
All Pro team this year, and it's like Jack Campbell, Jordan Brooks. Like, those aren't necessarily, the blue chip names that we're looking for. Like, they're not, like, you know what I'm saying? They're not the main, I'm not.
Not Ray Lewis,
I'm not sure.
Willie, not Ryan Bullock. Those are blue chip names.
Jack Campbell today. Like, we're not saying that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to answer your guys' question, the last true linebacker, not counting edge, to win the Defensive Player of the Year was Luke Kuechly, 2013. There's not been a middle linebacker.
Well, sacks are always going to be valued, to be fair.
I still think it's very fair to very highly. He's been a very good and productive linebacker. He's one of how many 3-down linebackers have made it to free agency at age 27, especially too. He's still young.
Yeah.
He's shown production in multiple years.
No, I hear your point.
Linebacker.
What I was trying to say is, like, in my opinion, you don't need to tie up money into a linebacking position in the NFL. It's really kind of one of those plug and play system scheme type of players.
But like I said, not every scheme is.
Ask the Bengals about that, dude.
I was about to say,
yeah, like not everybody's trying to run the same nickel scheme.
I mean, did you see the 49ers without Fred Warner this year?
Yeah, they were atrocious.
I mean, Robert
You can get
Saleh did all he
anything over
could.
them.
Their
God
defense
bless
still
them,
did a solid job. I mean, they still made the playoffs. They
Didn't
still
the
made
Seahawks put up
divisional
40
round.
points on them in the divisional?
Yeah, they did.
Doesn't that get? Yeah, that game was over after the kickoff return.
Yeah,
Pretty much,
Like
yeah.
I
was
get what
pretty
you're
close.
trying to say, and they still won. What did they win? 11 or 12 games, but like that wasn't because of the defense.
It was because of Kyle Shanahan.
Definitely, but I'm just saying, like that's how much of an impact Fred Warner makes.
yeah.
Give Robert
I hear
Saleh
you.
credit too.
And like obviously, no, 100%. Like don't get me wrong. And then like obviously they had Dre Greenlaw in years prior, so they had a great tandem. And then the Broncos took us. They were still a great defense, but they added Dre Greenlaw, so they added a not blue chip but another great linebacker to their scheme. So there's solid linebackers all over, but like we're trying to look for a Kuechly or a Bobby Wagner type, and those are literally generational players.
Yeah, those are
One-
Players
one
literally
every
say that those
5
are.
years.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
if that, bro, because like the Kuechly got drafted in 2012 or 2012, and there ain't been another Kuechly, and not even close. Like Fred Warner, I guess, but Fred Warner was drafted in the 5th round, or the 5th round.
Yeah.
And Kuechly was drafted 9th overall.
I mean,
So
even that, we were talking about Nakobe Dean earlier, about how Ethan wanted the Panthers to sign him. He was drafted in the 7th round.
Oh, Fred Warner was a third rounder, by the way.
he was
70.
My fault.
No, you're good.
But still, like you get what I'm saying. Like there's just not like a blue chip linebacker. Like Sony Styles looks real good, but I'm not necessarily sure. I'm not a huge college guy. That's you guys, but from the combine, obviously the combine is not law or not the Bible at all. But he looked great at the combine.
My
Perfect
thought is
example.
Isaiah Simmons.
Great, yeah, he does great.
Perfect example.
Perfect example. Because I haven't watched any tape.
He
so
likes
I
to
can't
hit more
speak
than
on his
Isaiah
career.
Simmons.
Okay,
And-
well that's good. But like I can't speak on it. So, but I definitely think Sony Styles is a top 10 pick. So whatever team has him, I definitely think we should be able to look out for him to be one of these possible blue chip linebackers.
Combine pretty much locked him at a top 10, yeah.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, there's no way he falls past the top 10.
Unless something
that'd be
happens.
crazy.
Unless something
Yeah,
happens.
that'd be crazy, bro. I don't even know where do you guys think he would go. To be honest,
Giants
I mean-
at 5.
That's what I was
I was
thinking.
going to say the Giants. He
Titans
could be
at
wearing the
4.
green dot. He could be wearing the green dot.
Washington at 7 would really intrigue me.
Washington at 7.
I can see Washington.
Yeah.
Do you think he
Yeah.
would fall
I would
seven,
really
though?
like him in Washington.
That's a good question, though, if he would fall or not. I don't know if he would get that
I
far.
don't know. I think Titans or Cardinals are really the first team that'll consider him. I don't think I would take him if I'm the Cardinals. Titans, real consideration there. Giants, real consideration there.
Mm-hmm.
I think
think
the
he
Titans
goes to
go
the
edge.
Titans are locks.
I think they go edge
defend-
Tennessee. So
You think Titans are locks at defender?
Well,
I think
Yeah.
Tennessee
Yeah.
goes edge.
I
unless
think
they trade down.
the only thing about edge is I don't
There's a scenario
disagree,
there.
but they traded Tavondre Swift for Jermaine Johnson, so they clearly think something of Jermaine Johnson enough to trade a starter for a starter. So they kind of, not saying they won't draft an edge, but they might have pushed that back a round or two.
Well,
Is
I
the
think
thought.
with the edge thing,
By the way, I think that was a
That's
good
a
move for him.
solid-
I like Jermaine. I think Jermaine Johnson.
I think it's a good move for both teams, because
Yeah,
now the Jets
both
are
teams,
definitely
yeah.
taking Arvell Reese or
yeah.
Ruben Bain or David Bailey. One of those three.
I think it'll be Reese.
I think it'll be
is
Reese.
kinda-
I think it'll be
yeah, I
Reese.
think Reese has kind of locked himself in it too there.
I agree.
Right.
But-
Um,
Yeah, Tennessee definitely defender. They're locked in there.
yeah, absolutely.
Defense.
All right, so let's pivot a little bit. So we got we got two Bears fans on the panel. You know, we got
Yeah,
Dak,
bucket brain
you know,
down there.
Bear
fan.
down.
We got, and then
Bear down, bear down.
we got Dylan, another Bears fan. Will
Oh,
is a
yeah.
semi-Bear. Will's a homer, but he also likes he's like half and half.
W-
We showed
W-
him-
I'm a
we-
Seahawks fan.
Will's
Yeah,
the homer.
I don't know what he got
Fucking
going on.
homer.
Who's a
But,
Seahawks
so
fan?
what are we feeling about the Bears? The Monsters of the Midway actually looked real solid this year. Got a playoff win. Looking real great. First time we've seen that since Cutler. We was in third grade.
Yeah, I was.
Bro said, "Ow, I don't
I
want
was
to
12
play."
years old when I saw the last time the Bears won a playoff game before this year.
Yeah,
So I mean, it's been a
exactly.
long time coming.
Right. So
if-
what are you guys thinking of? You guys are gonna do with that 25th pick? I'm not sure what you guys' cap situation is looking like, but yeah, what we got
I
going?
don't know updated, but I know cutting and Tremaine Edmonds. I think that saves us like what?
15
I think it
million.
was like 15.
Guys, I don't think they're going to be able to find a trade partner for Tremaine Edmonds because they've pretty much played their hand now and saying that we're going to release you anyway. So I don't see how a team trades for Tremaine Edmonds when he's going to get released anyways. I mean, yeah,
Right.
you have to fight for him in free agency, but I mean,
people would
it had
rather
to be
do
done.
that than give up a
Right.
5th to 7th because that's why I see any of those rounds he would go for, and why give up a draft pick when you just wait a few days and you can fight to sign him for maybe even a little under than what you'd have to fucking pay him.
And
No,
don't get me
that's-
wrong, Tremaine
again-
Edmonds is really solid, but I mean, just how much he was making, it kind of just had to be done. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
it? 18
Like
against,
18
it was
million
18
a
against
year.
cap.
right?
And they had to move him last
not
year. He
enough.
was playing middle linebacker, but this year he's
Now he's
playing outside the time.
linebacker.
Yeah, and TJ was playing middle.
And
I
he
don't
just
think he
looked
looked good on the outside
slow.
at times. Yeah, he looked slow.
Like he
on the
seemed like he
outside.
was playing catch up to guys that broke into the second level, and it's like that's not a
Yeah.
good look. So it's time to move on. I know he's only 27, so I mean, he's technically entering what they call like your physical prime, but I don't know. Maybe because he's been in the league for so long. I mean, he was 20 when he got drafted. So I mean, he's been in the league for
Yeah.
7 or 8,
Yeah.
7 or 8 seasons now already, which is insane. But I was kind of talking about this earlier before we started taping, but regarding the cap, it goes to show you how much the Dio Odingbo contract and the Grady Jarrett contract hurt this team this season, because Dio Odingbo makes $16 million this year, and all he has to show to his name is 9 tackles and a sack, and he had a season ending
His cap it's at 20.
20. Yeah, see, that's even worse. You're
Yeah,
his cap's at
you got
20
a
this
guy
year.
who has a cap hit of $20 million, and he had 9 tackles and a sack last year to show for it. Don't forget a season-ending injury too, because
And Grady Jarrett's at 19.
right,
Yeah.
and Grady Jarrett, he's just I mean, making 19 million though, I mean that's a lot of money. But because you're hamstrung by these two bad cap hits of these two players, you're limited on the moves that you can make this year. Now, luckily, I mean, it is a weaker class, so I mean, you know, it might not be the worst thing in the world if you miss out on some of these guys that teams are obviously going to overpay for. And I'm sure once guys start signing, there's going to be some guys where we all go, he got that much. So maybe, you know, hindsight tells you maybe it's a good thing we kind of missed out on a guy here or there. But yeah, they definitely need somebody, just a body in the safety, considering that they have 4 guys in their back end about to hit free agency, including Brisker and Kevin Byard. I'd like to think that they can maybe get Byard back on the right price, but I think Brisker played way too well last season for us to retain him. They've got, sorry, I shouldn't say us, I'm not on the team. They can retain
I do gotta say,
Say us. I say us. I say we.
I say us. I say us and we,
bro.
bro. I be going through the pain just like the team, bro.
Facts.
I'm invested,
but I do have
bro.
to say, regarding Brisker at least, because at least I follow him on Twitter, so I always keep up with his tweets. Like, it was really funny to see him talk shit about Matt Eberflus while he was injured at home on Twitter and just talk about how terrible of a coach he was. That was hilarious. And he does love Chicago. So I kind of feel like what you said with Byard and Brisker, a little flip flop because Byard played really fucking well last season too. Like he exceeded my limits, and I don't know if that's all thanks to
I don't think anybody expected him to
defensive
do
back
that.
coach. But
I mean, Byard
I
had
feel
7
like
picks
other
last year.
teams will see Byard as a veteran for their young guys that they'd want to bring to really bring this skill with, while Brisker, because how much he loves the city and he loves the team, he might come back for a cheaper deal. Who I also want them to get on a cheaper deal, or at least bring back, CJ. I want them to bring back CJ. Put him in the nickel because he did give up, big plays, but he's so physical, and that's what you need on there too, especially in a nickel position. Because, like we were just talking about, no impact linebackers. If the Bears run a nickel form, there's your fourth linebacker right there, where you just tell them all right, run play, kill the running back. If not, play this zone at least and guard it with your life.
So let me ask you though, Jack, because you said put CJ Gardner-Johnson in the nickel. Wouldn't it be hard then? You'd have to move Kyler Gordon to the outside because Kyler Gordon plays the nickel right now.
That's true.
And considering Gordon makes $13 million a year in the nickel spot, are you okay with moving Gordon to the outside and having CJ being your nickel corner? Because he's definitely good depth to have because Gordon gets hurt a lot. So
that's I guess that would be.
It's a higher insurance.
Would be more or less if you get CJ back for the right price. Keep him as a depth guy where it's like, all right, let's try a couple drives. Kyler Gordon's in the nickel. He's not doing so hot. All right, next drive, CJ, you're nickel. Kyler, sit on the sideline. Let's look at film and see what the fuck's going on. And, you kind of work through sets with that. Another big re-sign that I feel like they might miss out on just from how good he played, Nahshon Wright. I know he got blown up on coverage a lot, but the ball hawk he is so valuable to so many teams right now.
He's a one and done guy. That's where I stand on that.
I don't know. I kind of feel like
highest on Nahshon Wright either.
I don't know. I
someone
feel
else
like he's fool's gold.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think some team's going to give him way too much money. Hopefully not the Bears. And that regression's going to hit like a damn truck. And we're going to be saying, man, thank God the Bears didn't re-sign him.
I hope so. Because, if he can replicate last season but get better coverage, that's a top corner right there in the league.
I think they got a really good return for DJ, too. Getting a second rounder back for DJ was really good. I know. For a guy that only had 682 yards last season, that's pretty good.
Did not
we know what he's
him
capable of.
as much at all.
DJ only had 85 targets. Rome actually led the team last year with 90.
Yeah.
And you made Billy Bean pay that whole contract, too.
Yeah, also
good.
You
got out of it, you opened up all the cap space from it.
They saved, I think,
even more surprising. It was 16 or 17.
Okay, yeah.
It was something close to that, yeah. But
so I don't know. I think
with that, it was amazing.
I like go ahead.
To
backtrack a while, but I know Mikey also brought up what you see us doing with our pick. I think we probably either get best available edge or a linebacker, to be honest, because the Bears do have a weak linebacker core, and if anything, last season taught us, we do not have a tough one. All of our linebackers got injured last season, so it's I can see them going with a linebacker, and then maybe with the second round picks, that's where you get your edge guy. He might not be best available, quote unquote, but hey, you got a guy on the edge to either play under Montez Sweat or whatever, maybe start over, throw him in little sets with, maybe got Montez. If the guy's a speed guy, put him on the other side like they do with Austin Booker sometimes when he's healthy. But that's how I see our pick going with that. And then the second round is kind of, all right, we took best available edge or linebacker first round. Now let's kind of clean up other spots we need with either people that will fit our scheme really well or best available guy with those picks. Because I can't remember how the second round goes. I looked at it like one time and then it was like cool, and that's it after the trade. But
Yeah,
I think
So you have picked 60. You have picked 60 from the Bills, and then you have 57.
60, so
Yeah.
they're
okay, that's
so
what
they're
I
back half-
that's what I
they're
thought.
back
'Cause I was
half
gonna
from
say
the
I thought they were
second
like
round.
about back to back, but I didn't want to say that and then
Almost.
be completely wrong.
Within 5 of each other, so they're decent.
I-
They're pretty close.
I think most mock drafts have us taking a safety in the second round, which they're going to need because, I mean, there is hypothetically a chance speaking that you could lose both Brisker and Byard this offseason.
Yeah.
So in that event that
AJ
does happen,
Lucy.
you do really need to
AJ
consider
Good
taking
there.
a safety in that second round. I also agree with Jack regarding the first round pick. Like, you need to go edge here or defensive tackle. One of the things that bothered me the most watching Bears games last year, besides that they always almost put me in a fucking heart attack every game, is the fact of they just struggled to get to the quarterback. I mean, Montez Sweat led the team last season with 10 sacks, and after that you have Gervon Dexter with 6 and Austin Booker with 4.5. And, I mean, that's just not going to cut it. We've seen teams that have won the Super Bowl the last 2 years, Will with the Seahawks and then the Eagles. And you have that front four that you can just get home with and get the quarterback every time without sending the blitzes. I mean, that's how you win a Super Bowl right there. Just front four, consistent pressure.
Yeah.
So I think they need to go D-tackle or edge. Ideally, I would hope that the Eagles can't work anything out with oh my gosh, I'm drawing in a blank.
Jalen Phillips.
Phillips, thank you. I'm sorry, I was drawing in a blank there. Little Biden moment. Hopefully they could somehow lure him into Chicago. I'm not sure how he's gonna command in the free agent market. And then hopefully if they can somehow get him and then pivot towards defensive tackle. Kind of like you, Ethan. I'm hoping that somehow Peter Woods falls and they can take him. I mean, I think he would be really good in that middle right there. 3-tech defensive tackle right there.
That'd be big.
I have a question for my college people or people that know college players, because I'm also in the boat where I really don't know anyone until draft day. Is there a chance maybe Caleb Downs could fall?
No,
Absolutely.
No way all the way to 25.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Again, like I said,
Unless-
I have no idea.
All good.
I think that answers
No,
your question.
Unless more comes out about his knee.
I was just
I'm
about to
gonna
say.
be honest.
Yeah.
Just about
The
to say.
Vikings
They find out more about his
he
knee,
will be
but
picked at the
I think-
Vikings before he gets picked at the Bears.
Yeah, if he somehow fell, Vikings are
Minnesota.
snatching
Yeah,
him.
Minnesota is
Yeah.
going to
Okay.
snatch that
Okay.
before. I don't know. Minnesota's going to have some needs this offseason.
We're to Minnesota.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know,
nine?
but
Nine?
Caleb Downs is
Come on.
best available.
Wait, you're not getting
9.
excited about JJ McCarthy if you're a Minnesota
No.
fan? I mean,
And they have no. They also
Number
they have,
9.
they're according to over the cap
Yeah.
as of right now, they're over. They're $1 million over the cap, so they still got some work to do there.
Oh shoot.
makes me happy.
Obviously, I don't think that's with their cuts and everything, but I could be wrong.
Right.
All right, Michael.
Oh.
How are we feeling about the
Chargers.
Chargers, man? How are you feeling about the Chargers
And now
going into the
go
offseason?
Chargers, go.
Going into the
that
draft,
Khalil
man.
Mack re-signing too.
Yeah. 1
Yeah,
year, 18
yeah, no,
million. How you feeling about that?
Yeah,
Get over with that.
I'm really liking Matt coming back. You know, he was real productive when he wasn't hurt. And he didn't even get hurt he got hurt in a freak way, like somebody ran into his elbow. So it was real random. But he didn't miss a lot of time, so not a super long time. So I wasn't mad at that. So glad he's back. The front definitely needs a little work. We got that. I can't remember his name. That Hawaiian dude.
Tui
Tolu. I can't.
Tuipulotu.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it. Thank you, Will.
Yep.
We got him on the other side, and I know the interior needs a little bit of work. So, I mean, if we address that in the first round, I wouldn't be mad. If we maybe got like a Peter Woods type, I wouldn't be mad at that. But I definitely think in free agency I know we just signed a center, but I definitely want to go after Linderbaum. We have the third most cap space in the league. I just feel like addressing a line. I don't have anybody really Like our cap, Herbert's our biggest cap hit, and then after that it's Slater, and then Derwin James after that. So it's really not too bad. And then yeah, I just think we need to address the O line. I know it was a matter of health. Like I know we have the bodies, but having a 32 ranked PFF, and I know we don't necessarily love PFF, but having the worst ranked O line in the league and still winning 11 games, I think that says something. I shout out the boys on defense. I know we average 18 points allowed per game, so shout out them boys. But the O line needs some work, and we need to help Herbert out. Shout out Keenan Allen, but it's time. It's time. We need like
Is he a free
Zachariah.
agent?
I'm not sure.
Hang it up, bro.
I can't remember. He might. Whatever. I don't.
He falls.
Look, I don't know what. I can't remember.
We're good.
I don't think he's a free agent.
DJ Moore get Keenan Allen would be crazy.
But like that would be crazy.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's some crazy jamming right there.
But we definitely need to address that interior O line, like without a doubt. I know we just released Mekhi Becton, so thank you for whatever you did this season, but it was time. It was time. So
You don't like Bradley Bozeman?
He retired.
Did he?
yeah, bro.
Yeah, he
He
hung it
actually-
up.
Crazy.
Oh,
Good
Lord,
luck on
bro.
retirement,
know that.
Bradley Bozeman.
Yeah, no. Shout out
Good luck.
him and whatever he got
shout out
going
Bradley
on.
Bozeman.
But yeah, bro. I need Slater to come back healthy and strong. Shout out him. Joe Alt to come back healthy and strong.
Yeah,
And
you
then
need that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
we need that real bad.
the no contact preseason training camp, right?
No contact
Yep.
preseason.
Bubble
I
wrap
better
training
not to.
camp.
Like they better be like on the sideline with their jerseys on like they the high school team, bro. Like no pad,
Yep,
like they
yep,
walking
just
around the
standing there,
school.
hands
You
in
know
the
what I'm
pocket.
saying? Just standing there, hands in the pocket with their chains on and whatever they got going on. I don't think Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater is on that. I don't think they got no chains, but I need them on the sideline with their jerseys on with no pads in the whole preseason. Like I cannot. I just can't take another season of watching Justin Herbert get slaughtered. It pains me every single Sunday. Like he just doesn't deserve that. And like broke his hand and he didn't miss no time. Like I just don't understand the disrespect either. Like won 11 games with the worst O line in football by far. Got to the playoffs. Obviously, it didn't go the way he went, but the way we wanted it. But he got sacked 5 times. What are we supposed
At
to
least they
do?
never win in a playoff game.
I mean, you're down bad when you got to start Bobby Hart at tackle. I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty bad. You're in
Well,
a pretty bad
if
spot there.
the Chargers had their offensive tackle, and if they had Najee Harris, and if they had,
I don't even necessarily
agree.
know about.
I
I don't even necessarily know about Najee Harris because I
oh,
wasn't
no,
necessarily,
Najee Harris, man.
a fan of that signing. But whatever, if Amari and Hampton can maintain his health throughout the season and actually get his footing, I think he's going to be a real solid player for us. So yeah, we just got to get through the season healthy. That's honestly the main thing. Obviously Justin Herbert's elite, but putting everything on his shoulders, definitely we don't want him to Andrew Luck on us. So and we need some receiver help, like I was saying. Like Hugh J is.
I mean, it definitely helps that you got rid of
He's
Greg Roman too.
Yeah,
He's too
facts.
up and
Shout out
down.
Mike he's too up and down. But shout out Mike McDonald. I definitely know he's about to
Mike
utilize
McDaniel.
Lad McConkey. Mike McDaniel, my fault. I know he's about to utilize Lad McConkey properly. I'm very excited to see that. But yeah, I definitely think we need to get a couple offensive weapons in the later rounds, like 3rd, 4th, and then obviously just interior O-line and some backup tackles.
So would it be
Yeah.
safe to say that you want guard as your first round pick then?
If Peter Woods isn't there, then realistically, but I don't know what guard would be. I know the
Dude out
there's
of
a
Penn State.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
dude out of Penn State. I don't know if he's gonna fall.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna fall that far. If he's there, absolutely. But I don't know if he's gonna be there. So if we could get like
I've seen a lot of recent mocks think the Raiders are gonna pick him up, but
yeah,
I don't
if
know if the Raiders
we could get like a
that early.
Caleb maybe, or that Peter Woods type, I think I'd be happy in the first round with the D lineman. Or I mean, if we got an edge, I wouldn't be mad either because then, yeah, I wouldn't be mad at an edge either. But we do already have it. Because Khalil Mack, he only signed a 1 year, so he's probably if he after this season, who knows if he's going to sign another 1 year. So definitely, if we already have, his guy, getting that work, getting that mentorship from Khalil Mack, obviously Hall of Famer, that would be great too. But so I wouldn't post in the edge, maybe TJ Parker, Clemson guy. So I wouldn't be mad at that. Not Clemson guy. Where? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, TJ Parker went.
Yeah, TJ Parker did go to Clemson. Yeah. But yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot. But yeah,
we have a trade.
Just about to say it.
Yeah, Teron Johnson just got picked up by the Raiders.
What'd they give up?
They swapped to 6 and 7.
Interesting.
Okay.
Teron
Johnson.
Johnson.
Corner for the Bills.
Who is that?
Correct.
Yeah,
Corner
corner
for
for
the
the
Bills.
Bills. He's the guy, remember, when he was doing the combine, he was doing the ball drill and the fucking ball smacked him right in the head.
Oh.
Yeah, clocked him right in the dome.
Did you guys also see Trent McDuffie's extension?
Yes.
Yeah.
4 years,
We haven't talked
122,
about
100.
award.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bro, it's crazy. He's like the 10th best corner in the NFL right now. Like,
And
I don't know about
isn't he
10,
now like
but
the
I mean,
highest
you're
paid
talking
corner?
about PS2. You're
10?
talking about Derek Stingley. You're talking about like these guys are the best. Okay, you want me to go through it? Is that what you want?
He's holding
Yeah,
up the
I was gonna
fingers,
say, like,
he's calling your ass out.
I was gonna say, I thought.
All right, you know what? Maybe the fifth.
McDuffie's cool.
Maybe I could name
Yeah,
4 guys better than him. All right,
Like,
I only
consensus
have
around
2.
like 5 to 7
Sauce Gardner.
at minimum. I'm
JC
JC
Horn. JC Horn. There
Okay,
you
yeah.
go. That's 4. That's 4.
Who?
Sauce Gardner.
I'm
this
not
year.
giving you Sauce either.
I'm not giving you Ahmad.
How about
Yeah,
how about
Witherspoon?
Quinyon Mitchell? How about Quinyon Mitchell? How about Witherspoon?
I'll give you Witherspoon. I'll give
I-
you Witherspoon.
I give you
Christian
Witherspoon.
Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
That's
I'll give you that.
easier.
Okay.
That's easier.
There you go. All right. Maybe I took a step
I want to do
forward.
this.
saying
Wait, I want to keep going with it.
10. Maybe I took a step forward.
I do
saying
want to
10.
see where we
He's
where we
definitely
get
top
McDuffie
10, though. I mean,
Yeah, where do
like,
we get to McDuffie to? Because being the highest paid corner at that price is kind of. So we're at 5 right now. What other?
I
Do we have
think
any other
that
names?
means that
Jalen Johnson, 6.
Hell no. Hell no.
leave the
No.
call.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me
Okay.
a sec,
So
give me a
we got
sec.
5 realistically,
You
and then we
got
got
cut
Sauce Gardner is like
Yeah,
the
there.
Sauce Gardner is the
Questionable.
is
He's
like
questionable.
is a
I
question
agree.
mark.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, I'm trying.
I don't think Sauce Gardner was. I do think him
Like
not
I
being
said,
targeted
like-
is crazy.
I mean, can
I would
you
say
put
he
like
didn't
Denzel
impact
Ward
the
there?
Colts at
Like
all,
Denzel
but
Ward?
Denzel.
Maybe.
I want McDuffie.
I don't know if I throw him.
I wouldn't-
if
McDuffie-
this
but
is an
Denzel
outside
Ward's
corner, I
better
would put him
out-
at 6.
Denzel
but I would
Ward.
probably put him
Denzel
in.
Ward is better
Like
outside
if
than McDuffie.
L'Jarius Sneed wasn't on the Titans, he'd be better.
I'm biased, so I can't answer that.
Like L'Jarius Sneed was Trent McDuffie before Trent McDuffie. You know what I'm
I
saying?
guess.
Correct.
But like,
In a way.
I don't think Trent McDuffie is a great outside corner. Like, he is a primarily slot guy.
Richard Sherman.
Did we give Quinyon?
Yeah, I said Quinyon.
No, I don't know if we gave it. No?
I'd give it to him.
I like.
Can we say Cooper DeJean then?
I'm like up in the air about Quinyon. Like I think I'm there.
Definitely
almost
not
there with Quinyon,
Cooper
but-
DeJean.
I'm running through corners in my head right now. That's the only
I
reason
mean,
I'm
yeah,
asking.
Cooper DeJean, no.
Yeah,
What
I'm
are we
gonna
at?
give
So what are we
McDuffie.
at?
I think we're giving
Consensus
McDuffie I think 6.
7?
6 or 7.
Yeah, say it, Mike. Say it. Say it.
No,
Tom McDuffie 6'7".
I know, I just pissed him off.
Oh my god.
Oh, don't lean too far.
I'm coming through the screen, man.
Yeah, watch out.
Yeah, he's gonna be the McDuffie's in that like 6'8" range. Probably one of the top 2 numbers.
Okay.
I hear that.
No,
I
it makes
mean,
sense.
every year we're gonna have somebody reset the market. I mean, the Rams definitely could use the help at corner. Emmanuel Ford's being.
I mean, they don't necessarily have any big. What big contract do the Rams have?
Give me a
now?
sec.
I mean,
That there-
I mean, they have
pretty big.
Stafford. I mean, Stafford
Stafford.
only has one
Alright.
year.
He's gotta have
Rams, right.
18 to $20 million contract.
Devonta. All right, here I have it.
You gotta pay Nakua though.
Give me a sec. I have it right
Yeah.
now.
But
Devonta's.
Nakua's only in year 3, so he still has his 5th-year option. He's only in year 3.
Devontae-
No, I'm thinking
at
Nakua is like
28.
a 4th-round pick.
28
Oh
for
yeah,
a
I'm an
pick.
idiot. You're right.
Ulrich
There is no
Jackson's at
option.
25.
Gotta be
Limited
cool.
at what they're doing, right? The rest of the I mean, like I said, I think Quentin Lake is probably a cut candidate for them. I don't see him getting rid of Ulrich Jackson's pretty good. I like Ulrich. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, Huda Ford maybe.
Aren't they thinking about trading Byron Young?
What?
They
I haven't. No. I mean, maybe you're thinking of Jalen Carter. His name's been thrown around in Cherry Talks, which is
I think a couple of weeks ago there were some.
There's a little bit of smoke on it, Will. Yeah, but I don't think anything really
there's some
came of
smoke
it.
on it. Yeah.
Great.
yeah, there's no fire.
Well, no, where
I don't
there's
think they're
smoke,
gonna
there's smart
move.
fire.
I don't think it'd be
Right,
smart
right.
for them to move Byron Young right now, anyways.
I mean, Jared Verse is doing that thing, and they still have the 13th pick, or is it the 14th pick?
13th.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have 13.
I mean, you can never have too many good
David-
edge rushers though.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
It's possible
That's
David
facts.
Bailey could fall there. So
What did your
Alright.
former head coach say there, Jace? It's hard to find a good pass rusher in this league.
It's hard to
Trades
find a good
Khalil
pass
Mack.
rusher in this- Yeah.
it really
Hey,
is.
Ridiculous.
listen,
All right,
man.
well, last but not least,
Don't make fun of
let's
us.
address the last team that we got to address. Will and the Seahawks, the Super Bowl champions.
Yup.
Obviously, there isn't necessarily too much that you should want to see your team do. You guys walked through the playoffs, had a great game against the Rams, and then a real cruise to the Super Bowl, essentially. In the Super Bowl, I mean. So, how do you feel about having the 32nd pick in the draft? And what do you expect the team to do in the offseason?
Yeah. So, it's a great starter right there. I mean, as of right now, I really want Ken Walker back. Obviously, he's demanding a lot of money. If he doesn't come back, we got to address that. And I don't know how we're going to address that right now because we also have Tariq Woolen walking in free agency. And I think that is the obvious choice to address to start off because our coach is a defensive-minded head coach. I believe we're going to draft the cornerback at pick 32. I mean, other than Jeremiah Love, there really are no great running backs in this draft. Not that I can think of. I think there's a guy from Arkansas who we might be able to get in the second round at the last pick, but it's
Mike Washington Jr.
Yeah, Mike Washington Jr.
Yeah.
He's a candidate to replace Ken Walker, but I would like to re-sign Ken Walker. But I mean, $14-15 million is way too much money for a running back right now. Other than that, I mean, if we had franchise tagged him, would have been happy about it, no question, because he's a Super Bowl MVP. Other than that, I mean, Boye Mafe's leaving, edge rusher gone, but it's fine because Derek Hall has played amazingly recently. I mean, he was one of the main reasons we won the Super Bowl. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, we just won the Super Bowl. I thought Sam Darnold was a pumpkin coming into this year, and somehow he willed his way there on the back of the defense because the defense did the majority of the work. And I know, Mike, you have some grievances against that, but
I just think it's ridiculous to think that Sam Darnold, like without Sam Darnold's quarterback, 0 turnovers in the playoffs, you guys are not going to the Super Bowl, and then he outplayed Stafford.
He's a great game manager. Great game manager.
Oh my god!
How is he literally outplayed the MVP of the league in the NFC Championship?
You're right.
And you're calling him a game manager.
He threw for almost 400 yards. Game managers don't throw for 400 yards in the fucking playoffs.
They throw touchdowns.
Listen. So we had an argument earlier this month, maybe a month ago, whatever it may be. My point was that Sam Darnold was not the main reason that we made the Super Bowl. And yes, he had a great game against the Niners, and he had a great game against the Rams, and he didn't turn the ball over in the playoffs. But the reason that we made the Super Bowl is because the defense was that much better than everybody else. That is my main point. I'm not taking anything away from Sam Darnold. I'm just saying that he managed the game very well in the playoffs.
He did not. He won
Matt
the game.
Stafford carved your defense like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Matt Stafford was fine.
He literally outplayed Stafford got sacked one time in the NFC Championship.
Because the Rams have a great offense.
And you could argue the Rams only lost.
Hold on. We're talking about this great defense you have, right? 374 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 127.6 passer rating. Puka Nacua had 9 catches for 165 yards. Devontae Adams had 4 for 89. Colby Parkinson had 3 for 62.
Okay. Who had the ball at the end of the game?
This grand defense you're talking about got cut up.
You could argue, too, that the only reason the Rams lost was because they muffed that fucking punt. And it gave the Seahawks straight field position for one of their touchdowns.
Your game manager QE, 25 for 36 with 346 yards and 3 touchdowns, and got sacked 3 times.
Kenneth Walker was barely averaging 3 yards a carry.
Kenneth Walker, 3.3 yards per carry.
Yeah.
George Holani, 1.3 yards per carry.
Game managers freeze in that kind of moment if their run game is clicking like that.
Yeah, most game
your
managers
defense did not get a stop. Your defense could not stop anything. They had 27 points in the NFC.
End of the game. Who had the ball at the end of the game? The Rams had the ball at the end of the game. And it was their point to score to win the game. But guess what? The defense stopped them.
Guess who? They had the ball at the end of the game, right? Because Sam Darnold went down there and threw a touchdown.
Then
if Sam Darnold doesn't throw that touchdown to Cooper Kupp,
very well right there at the end of the game.
What do you mean?
And then Matt Stafford
is that?
Oh my god!
By the defense.
How is throwing? Is that 75% completion? Over 75% completion, 3 touchdowns, and 300 yards passing. Game managing.
Because he had the run game to rely on.
Did you not just hear
it didn't work?
The game, your running game, 3.3 yards a carry, bro.
And then the backup was
that doesn't give you a
1.
first down in 3. 3.3 don't get you a first down in 3 down. It's your 9.9. They go
4 downs. No.
Kenneth Walker's longest run too was 11 yards.
3.3 longest. Okay, literally
anything open.
Listen. Let me just say this right now. All right. You're right. Okay, you're right. I'm gonna admit it. You're right. For one game, Sam Darnold stepped the fuck up. Okay.
The whole playoffs. No turnovers, bro.
For one game,
Tom Brady has not done that.
Super Bowl. He threw his first touchdown in the third. His only touchdown in the.
It was still
played against a really good defense.
It was right. It was only a 2-possession game. The whole thing. Like the Super Bowl wasn't a runaway. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, it didn't turn into a laugher until midway through the fourth.
And that's why I was freaking out the whole game. Like I figured that the defense needed to step up in order for us to win that game, because Sam Darnold couldn't throw the ball accurately at all in that game.
You're just gonna forget about Christian Gonzalez on the other side of the ball? I mean,
right?
Yeah,
JSN got hurt in that game. He didn't play.
And then Christian Gonzalez, what did he have? Like
they were evaluating JSN for a concussion. I thought.
Yeah. That's what I said, right? He didn't play for most of the game.
He was dizzy the rest of the game.
He didn't.
Give him the old Jim Irsay treatment. Injuries are all up here.
Listen, there's a reason.
I can't assess that. I remember. I'd have to go back.
There's a reason that Ken Walker won a Super Bowl MVP, and it's because Sam Darnold is a game manager.
Well, they handed the ball off.
I'm not saying that he's not a game
manager. Beat New England.
I'm saying in the NFC Championship, the playoff, it's win or go home, bro. If Sam Darnold does not have the stat line that he has, you guys are watching against the Rams. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are watching the Super Bowl from the crib, bro. We will be watching Matt Stafford in the top 10 quarterbacks of all time debate right now.
I agree.
But we're not, because Matt Stafford low key got outplayed by Sam Darnold. Matt Stafford had 13 incompletions, bro. Sam Darnold had less than 10.
Right now, we can agree to disagree, okay? I agree.
No,
that
you're wrong.
No. I can agree that Sam Darnold had the game of his goddamn life in the NFC Championship.
Exactly,
I can agree
bro.
with that.
You cannot discredit that, because without Sam Darnold having the best game of his career, you guys are at the crib, bro. This grand 100%. Defense got cooked.
Watching it in
Y'all got torched, bro.
Okay.
You're sitting with the goddamn Raiders.
Let me circle back here. My main point was the defense is the reason we won the Super Bowl. Not the reason that we were in the Super Bowl. The reason we won the Super Bowl. That was my whole point. I'm not discrediting Sam Darnold's performance in the NFC Championship at all.
But you said
we were talking about during the regular season.
Right, no, the initial
regular season, the Niners game, and the Super Bowl game.
I don't think he was a game manager in the regular season. Part of the problem is the Seahawks were blowing teams out.
That's what I'm saying. There was like y'all had the offensive player of the year, which is a wide receiver, bro. Yeah. Like a game manager was throwing him the ball, bro. 1,900 yards to one dude. That's unheard of. 1,700. It's 1,900 over the whole season. But like, you get what I'm saying?
I can only think of one game he would have been a game manager, and your defense was the key to the game. Was that game he threw 5 picks in the regular season? That's the only game through.
Oh, I forgot who that was against. He did
Super Bowl.
That one. Yeah, he did that.
Okay, it was against the Rams. I thought it was
against the Rams,
but
yeah, it was a stinker.
4 picks against the Rams in his first game against them. Yeah,
I mean, so yeah, one stinker. That doesn't make him a game manager.
And it was still a 2-point game in the end. Yeah,
I have a hard time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was still super close.
Yeah,
it was.
Man, end up a blow-away.
Won 14 games in the past 14 plus games in 2+ seasons on different teams, mind you, not on the same franchise.
Yeah, game managers.
Minnesota. Yeah, game managers aren't doing that.
How much? I mean, the Vikings GM literally got fired over letting Sam Darnold.
Hang on. Let's think about the Vikings last year. Their defense was rated in the top 3 last year. The Seahawks defense was rated in the top 2 this year. Like, you can say that a quarterback played great through the season, but you can also say that the defense gave him that opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
Well, using your logic though, if the Vikings are 3,
that
And
Look
you're
at Tom Brady. Look at Tom Brady.
And the Seahawks are 2. How come JJ McCarthy, if he's a game manager, just like Sam Darnold, did not lead the Vikings to the same amount if the Vikings defense would be able to give him the same?
JJ McCarthy.
It goes hand in hand.
JJ McCarthy is not a game manager. He's just a shitty quarterback.
Realistically, like if we're thinking about it, if we look back at the
Vikings defense was bad in 24.
Right, but hold on. If we're looking at the last champions from the last, I don't even know how many years this goes back, but just think about recently. There's been no every team that has won has had the better defense than the other team.
Another point that I can make with
the Seahawks had a way better the Seahawks had a way better defense than the Patriots. The Eagles had a way better not way better, but the Eagles had a better defense than the Chiefs. For the year prior, the Chiefs had a better. I don't think the Chiefs had a better. It depends.
And the Niners.
Who got hurt?
Dre Greenlaw.
Dre Greenlaw.
Greenlaw. Yeah.
He tore his Achilles, bro, or whatever. That was terrible.
You guys are helping.
That was terrible.
Bro. But like, still, bro, like it's the better defense wins the Super Bowl most of the time.
That's the saying, defense wins championships.
That's right.
And that's basically what my point was.
But you just need your quarterback to not, because I mean, we're looking at a team like the Browns. Shout out Shador, bro. But like, the Browns have the better. Come on now. But the Browns have like literally top 3 defense, top 5 defense in the league, and
they're still terrible.
Still sitting at 4, yeah.
Put some respect on a Pro Bowler there.
I have full confidence in Shador, bro. Like full confidence he's gonna do his thing. Like,
for Shador?
I literally don't think Deshaun Watson should play a snap. I think they should just.
No, I don't think so either. But they're gonna justify playing him because they pay him too much money. That's
also
at this point, bro, they just need to eat that.
I don't want to see Dylan Gabriel throw a football again either.
No,
I think they're going to cut him.
Whole season.
Dude, I don't think
Dylan Gabriel. They should deal him for like a 7.
I think they should trade him to. I think they should trade him to Atlanta. Trade him to Atlanta because Stefanski really liked him, and you don't know if Michael Penix.
And they loan him to the CFL.
Like the only thing I could think of would be a team with a bad quarterback that would trade him for like a 7.
I'm telling you, I just said it. Like Atlanta should trade for him because they don't think Michael Penix is ready, and he's got that connection with Stefanski, and Stefanski.
I feel like Atlanta's going to mess around and take another. They're going to take a quarterback in like 3rd or something.
That'd be insane.
Sawyer Robertson.
I don't think it's insane.
I don't think
it's insane, bro.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared for Atlanta. As of right now.
Yeah, I mean, when you're quarterback,
I didn't take a risk on Atlanta. I thought we were still talking about Cleveland.
No, we're talking about Atlanta, bro. They're gonna take it. All or Carson Beck.
Atlanta looks a little. Give me a sec.
In like the
Atlanta's situation.
I can see
Atlanta's situation
is
dire
in Atlanta
right now.
I know Ethan would love to see one of those 2 quarterbacks in Atlanta, bro.
Carson Beck in Atlanta.
Count me in.
in Atlanta.
Count me in.
Garrett. What about Garrett Nussmeier?
Big Nuss?
Yeah, I mean, found in the APL.
Big nuts.
I didn't because. All right, listen.
I'd feel some type of way about that. I can't lie.
They're sitting here with $8 million cap space. A lot of their guys are locked too. Like they don't have anybody that can, There's no deal they can get out of. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to file a grievance with the league and go through that process.
Well, if he gets convicted, I'm sure they'll
better
avoid that.
Well, anyways, they're looking real rough with their quarterback situation. Penix, the word is he might not be ready for the season, and that's
I'm pretty sure he tore his ACL.
He did. Well, yeah, he did. But it was week like 8 or 9. But maybe it was later in the year. I could be wrong.
And he's not going to be ready in week 8.
Wait,
I
they
think,
was
what is
back
it?
in
This
the
is,
regular season?
well, this is what, the third time he's torn his knee now?
Yeah, he has torn both ACLs before he tore his ACL last season.
Oh,
I don't know.
I was gonna say with
I've been starting
Atlanta, what if? But you said they only have
Starting to
$8 million cap.
I know they cut Mooney.
Because
They did just release Mooney.
Yeah, so they should have another.
Well, I was gonna
So they
say,
should get around 15.
isn't Malik Willis a free agent this year?
Yeah,
Yes, he is a
If they
free
could-
agent.
If they got the space, I could see them going for him.
He's
I think
cool
they
with
have a hard-
gold to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me tell you, Malik Willis. I don't believe in it. I feel like it's a Mike Glennon kind of situation.
Kurt Warner
You
broke it
signed
down.
his-
Kurt Warner
You-
broke
you-
it down perfectly.
let's see what Kurt Warner said.
Hold
Please
on.
enlighten me, Dylan.
He
Yeah,
said basically Malik Willis does, if you like take out the screens and the checkdowns and the RPOs from Malik Willis, there's really nothing special about the guy. It was pretty much what he broke it down and said. Like anybody would be crazy to give him 30 to 35 million a year.
Oh, is that what he's asking for?
I mean,
Well,
Hey,
no,
no
but
way.
I mean a
Oh.
starter in
we
the
saw the
NFL
Jets
a
give
starting
Justin Fields
QB,
$30 million.
right? A starting QB in the NFL gets that much now. That's just how it is.
That's
I mean, it's crazy
that's
how
what
much-
he's asking for.
Right? It's crazy
like,
how much
he's
some
gonna-
of these guys get, and they've never won anything. Like
He's
I
gonna
mean,
command $30 million easily.
A year?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
See, that's
unfortunately, there's going to be
my
teams.
whole
There's going to be
thing
teams like the
Yeah.
we're gonna get him for
You know,
$10
Your
million.
Cardinal.
You know,
Cardinals
I mean,
are going to be looking for a
usual-
quarterback.
I
Minnesota.
feel like the
Well,
Cardinals are gonna. I feel
yeah.
like the Cardinals are gonna draft one like a Ty Simpson type.
I don't know, just one of those like gutter ball franchises that every year they do something that makes you go, "What the hell are they doing?" Usual suspects when it comes to being poverty.
hey,
Yeah,
I could see the Cardinals pulling it. They turned Jacoby Brissett into what
Fantasy
he was for
football
that
king,
season.
man. Let me tell
Yep,
you, football king.
holds the record for most completions in a game, I think, or
Oh
if
yeah,
there was
Listen,
most
garbage
attempts,
time,
something like
baby.
that.
Yeah, most attempts, bro. Didn't he throw like 59 passes or something?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
whoa, bro.
He had a fire in his gut.
When,
I mean,
when you got a
so-
reception merchant like Trey McBride, I mean, come on, you got to just throw it his way every play.
Yeah, well, Malik Willis won't be the one to do that probably. 'Cause-
He could be.
Throw
I
it to,
think he works best in Minnesota though. I think Kevin O'Connell unlocks his talents and makes him a good coach.
yeah,
I could see him or Murray
only
going
place
to
that I can see.
Minnesota.
I think the Cardinals are a good pick for them, and a good reason is because of the LaFleur connection. Cardinals just hired Mike LaFleur as their head coach.
That's true.
Just played with Matt.
True.
He puts in a good word. I think if you cater the offense to his strengths, he can be a pretty solid quarterback. If you try to make him do things he can't do, it's not going to work. So it all depends on how they cater the offense, how they scheme it up, and he could look good. The
you think he
offense
could
could
go
look
down?
good.
Do you think he could go to the Dolphins too because of the connection with Jeff Halfley?
Absolutely could.
I think I'm lower on him going to the Dolphins than Arizona. I don't know what Miami's gonna do exactly with their cap
Twin
is
viewers.
really bad.
Let's go.
You gotta remember,
They legitimately
Twin
might.
viewers.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, hook 'em.
Good
Yeah.
lord, they might, dude.
they're gonna take out if they cut Tua pre-June 1st.
I
take
think
on
they already
99 million, and did they already release him?
No,
I haven't seen
maybe
anything
not.
officially. But if they cut him pre-June 1st, it's $100 million dead cap hit. So yeah, so I'm not really seeing them. I don't
Might as
see.
well just let him sit on the bench, bro.
See, listen, I think
Post June
with,
1st is 67.
Put
I'm
a
with
fire
George.
in
It's
there.
like, yeah, it's rough. I don't.
I
I
think
don't know
they
why
should
they.
do
I don't know
So
why they did that.
let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all this real quick then. So who do you think goes to Minnesota to be that competition for JJ McCarthy, or do you think they'll just have the starting job? Because I think we all kind of have the
I
same.
think
kind of
Kyler,
agreement on what we think of JJ McCarthy. We all kind of think he's
So-
at this point.
He is.
I personally think Kyler Murray with Kevin O'Connell wouldn't be bad, and especially since Kyler Murray's going to be free. Well, not free, but minimum contract.
Yeah.
Because the Cardinals are paying for that contract. Any team can get him for this year for no risk. So, if they want to put a fire under McCarthy, Kyler Murray is definitely that competition because Kyler Murray definitely isn't going anywhere to not play. You know what I mean?
I'm right there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I said Tua was another option too with that.
I feel like that's a
If he gets
win-win
cut,
for Kyler in Minnesota because it gives Kyler a chance to try to rejuvenate his career and kind of show like, hey, I can ball out. But then, like you said, Mike, also gives JJ hopefully that fire in the gut to bring out 9 and try to get the secure starting role. But either way, I kind of see that as a win-win for Minnesota, unless they just both play like ass. If they did Kyler, but I feel
possibility.
I don't know.
It is
like you got to think
one
about
of them
when,
will pan out.
because you got to think about Kyler when he got DeAndre Hopkins. Like I'm not going to say when they got Marvin Harrison because I don't know what the disconnect there was, but like DeAndre Hopkins looked elite when he was in Arizona still. Like he was still
And
that
Jay
guy.
Jets in Minnesota, like
And they got a Jet. That's what I'm. That's
Don't forget
the point
Jordan
that I was
Addison too.
That's
Yep.
that I was getting to.
Do
They
we
got
feel like
Addison.
they got weapons?
They still got Hawkinson.
Yeah, they got
Hawkinson.
Yeah, they
I
got
believe they
Addison,
re-signed him
Hawkinson.
for-
Aaron Jones is a great back out the backfield. Like,
Got him.
they have.
No, Aaron Jones
everything.
got released.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aaron Jones is gone.
Yeah, Aaron Jones got released, and then Hawkinson took a pay cut to stay in Minnesota.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
restructured his deal.
They're gonna need a
Okay,
running back.
but-
Yeah.
Give me a
Right,
sec.
but
I think
still, I
Jordan
mean, they got
Mason-
two good. They got two good receivers.
There's
They got an
Price
elite.
King.
They got an elite. They got an elite receiver, a good receiver in
just
Addison,
Jordan Mason under contract.
and then they got Jordan Mason's not bad either though.
yeah, he's not bad.
He's all right.
He's all right.
Jordan's
He's
all
a
right,
change of
yeah.
pace kind of
He's
guy.
a good-
Yeah.
I mean, but
Yeah,
there's a decent amount of free agent running backs.
Yeah,
So like ETN's a free agent.
Dowdle.
Ken Walker.
Dowdle's a free agent. Ken Walker.
Dowdle's gonna
Like
be
there's
the
a
option.
That hurt you.
There's a
I've
bunch of
seen
guys
you,
that are there.
hurt you, BDT.
No, dude. Dowdle's gone. We better not pay him. We have no reason to pay him. Jonathan Brooks is back.
Yeah, no, literally. And y'all
Yeah,
got
you guys really
yeah.
would be a mistake.
And y'all got
Chuba.
I can't.
Chuba.
Chuba
Yeah,
just
and
signed
they
last year.
extended him.
Right.
Y'all solid. Yeah,
Exactly.
And
So-
you gotta give him,
And he-
you gotta give him a whole year.
We're not going to pay two
Yeah,
running
because he got
backs.
hurt, right? And that's the whole reason Rico got a start.
Right. Yeah, he hurt his calf
Yeah.
and then he came back too
Essentially,
early. And that's why he looked
Yeah.
bad. And then once he looked healthy, he looked better than Rico. But Rico, like, the issue is he had his big games. And I'm not, it sounds like I'm hating, but like, he literally carried us to a couple wins. So, shout out Rico. But he would hurt himself towards the end of
Well,
each of them.
and
So
he
it's
got
like,
hurt.
Didn't he get hurt against Tampa? The game in Tampa? I want to say he got hurt late in the season.
I don't know if he
I
did. I
remember-
don't think he did. I think Chuba just took a majority of the snaps.
Yep.
No, I'm saying Rico.
No, I know. I'm saying I don't think Rico got hurt. I think he just was benched because he was upset.
Yeah.
No, he was
Don't forget
upset
Rico
with the
had
media about
I
not
thought he had
getting.
a hamstring or something. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, he was
Don't forget
already
Rico
dealing
had
with that
some
from
of
the
the,
earlier games.
Rico had some of
Yeah.
his best games against some of the worst run defenses in the league.
That is true.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's why there's no reason for us to pay him.
And then
I mean,
he had his revenge game against the Cowboys.
Yeah, I cooked him.
yeah. Bring your popcorn.
All right,
Or
Tyler
just
Linderbaum.
everybody say his spot.
Jack, where are you thinking he's going?
Honestly, well, this was another. I was hoping the Bears, but then we traded for the Patriots center.
Garrett Bradbury.
Yes. So
Perfect
you know what,
rounder,
Mike? I will give you that. I hope you guys get him. I hope with that $92 million, build up that line. Sorry, Jason,
Jason,
but
I just gotta ask,
honestly,
who's playing guard between him and?
that's a Mike question there.
I'm realistically, I don't know.
Linderbaum- I don't think Linderbaum was-
retired. I can't
Trying to
remember.
move him the ball.
I think Zion
I
Johnson's
wouldn't be
a free
opposed.
agent.
Yeah, Zion.
But yeah,
Johnson's a free agent.
Like,
Didn't the
other
Ravens
than
try
the
Linderbaum at
Chargers-
guard and it wasn't really working too
It'd
well?
have to be Biotish.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think Linderbaum can play guard. He didn't like playing guard at least.
Yeah, I mean, we moved Biotis. I mean, Biotis cap hit is nothing. So
Yeah, you're not paying a guy $25 million a year to move him out of his natural position.
yeah, we're only paying Biotis. I think $4 million.
I think he's a giant.
No, you paid him. It's 10.
Oh, you think he's a giant,
Biotis
Ethan?
is 10. Yeah, it's
I think he's a giant.
Still,
3 years.
John
3
Michael
years,
Schmitz is
Still, $10 million isn't anything. You can move over.
I
You can
remember
move over a little bit, bro.
when John Michael Schmitz was coming out of college. I wanted the Bears to take him, and oh my god, he's been fucking
He
terrible.
has not been great.
Yeah,
I'm
I
so glad
I don't know. The
Giants
Chargers
took
would have
him.
pounced that fast on Beyonce.
But
They were confident they were gonna go after Linderbaum.
I was just so tired of watching.
I hope we do, bro.
Oh god, Jack, who you
I think he's following John Harbaugh.
But what?
Who used to
The
be the
Giants.
center for the Bears that we used to detest?
You said he's calling Harbaugh to the Giants?
Yeah.
Well,
We do see-
Jesus, we
Yeah, I
have
think
like
I mean,
Cody Whitehair's
that's
the
what I
Nah,
one I can think
No.
of that actually did solid though.
Sam something? Sam
What are
Mustipher?
we talking about?
That's it. Thank you.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes.
He was so
Holy hell,
bad.
bro!
And that's why
I would
wanted
have
John-
rather. I would have rather wanted to call up Roberto Garza and ask him to play center again with his old ass. Like Jesus Christ, and he sucked at center too when we forced him to play.
Yeah, that's why I wanted John Michael Schmitz so bad, because Sam Mustipher was like Satan to me that year. And then obviously you see how his career's gone with the Giants. So obviously the Giants definitely need a new center.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Connor McGovern, but he re-signed with the Bills to that 4-year, $52 million extension. But
Yeah.
so he's obviously off the market too. I mean, you've kind of noticed here that how many centers have gotten locked up in the last couple of days.
Right.
Kind of interesting how that has worked out.
Bro, I just.
Yeah, I mean Linderbaum's the best option.
It's
Oh,
it's
for
because,
sure.
well,
He
it's
gets
because a
25.
lot of. Well, you got to remember a lot of like I've mentioned this yet on the pod, but there's only 12 teams with over $30 in cap space right now. Obviously, there's going to be restructures and cuts, being done over the next couple of days. But teams don't just have $25-30 million that they're going to throw around at a center. Centers don't.
Chargers.
Centers don't
I was
average.
just gonna say because
I mean,
didn't you
give me
say
a
you guys
sec,
have
give me a sec.
92 or something like that? I mean,
92
you can,
million,
yeah.
bro. Like we
Well,
might
see-
as well throw him a little.
Well, even
64 for three for
I
64.
was gonna say even
Just
if
see
that's
what's up,
not
you know what I'm saying?
including it. Is that including Khalil Mack's 18 million?
So
Jason?
okay,
I don't know.
what?
I don't know, to be honest. But even if it's not,
Yeah, I don't think that
Khalil
was
Mack,
including. That was not
92,
including. That was not
92 minus
including
18 is what?
74.
Biazis and
74.
then
74.
come on.
I
now.
mean,
that
yeah,
wasn't
that's
including
still
Biazis and
Come on.
Biotish.
we
Khalil
still
Mack.
got.
Biazis
We still
and
got
Khalil Mack.
20
So
for
take out
So
28
what,
of that
and
92.
28. So that's
28 of the 92. You said 64.
Yeah,
Come on.
It
now.
was 18. It was 18 now.
yeah,
We
but
signed Biotis
like
too.
yeah,
Biotis.
you're 10.
Biotis.
Wait,
Yeah.
that'd be
Biotis
22 then. That'd be 22 million you're
18
taking
plus
out.
10.
Oh shit, 10?
no, yeah. What kind of math are you doing, moron?
No, I thought somebody said earlier that Biotish was only making 4 million this year.
I tweeted.
Yeah,
I,
Oh,
yeah,
Okay.
I tweet. It's 10.
His cap's
Yeah.
10.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's still.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still.
Ethan, give us another name.
Okay, but yeah.
Alec Pierce. Will.
Mm.
What are we thinking?
Man, I don't know. I mean, honestly, that's a tough one for me because I don't know what teams need wide receiver, and I feel like most teams are going to be looking at a wide receiver in the draft. I mean, I think the Chiefs are looking at trying to get Tyreek back. Is my thought. But other than that, I mean, Mike, you got a thought on this one?
I do. Realistically, I can't remember how much cap space the Patriots have off the top of my head, but I know that they were trying to trade for AJ Brown, and I saw something. I think they
43
offered
right now.
Yeah, didn't they offer first and a third for AJ Brown.
Yeah,
And
I
the
reportedly saw the
yeah,
Eagles decline a first and a
if
third for Brown.
If the Eagles said no to that, and I think that's a position that the Patriots might be willing to spend on because they spent heavily. Yeah, they spent heavily on their defense. Yeah, and they got rid of Stephon Diggs, and they spent heavily on their defense last year, bringing in a bunch of guys, and Harold Landry.
That's Stephon's 16
Harold
onto that cap space. So they really have 60.
Is Harold Landry? I think is it Harold Landry? I think that's the brother's
name. It's Harold Landry.
Yeah, Harold Landry.
Yeah, they signed him, Milton Williams, and a DB, I can't remember his name, but the Patriots spent heavy on defense last year, so I think trying to bolster. I don't know about Carlton Davis. Thank you, Jason, but I don't know if Alex Pierce is going to be worth what the market is demanding. I mean, he is the quote-unquote top receiver, and demanding 25 to 27 million is kind of crazy. But I have to say,
Alex Pierce is his skill set is different from. I think he has a skill set that a lot of receivers he's a very good over the top guy. He can stretch the field. He can be a volume guy as well. He's shown this year that he has a route tree, and he's also one of the best run blocking wide receivers in football. I think that's one of the more underrated aspects of his game. And at 6'4", I don't think. Obviously, I can agree with you that 25 to 27 is it's a little outlandish of a number, but I think he can. I think he can eventually play his way into that type of value. He might not be there.
I was gonna say
I have a little bit of pushback on the value. He had 47 catches this year.
Yeah, I don't.
Him being a number
his
one,
production definitely went down after Richard. After Daniel Jones got hurt.
But I mean, honestly, I know it went down, but I'm looking if you look at his game log, I just don't. 47 catches over the whole season. I don't know if that's no. I don't know if that's I need 25 million money. I just feel like that could be
when you're the best receiver on the market. It can.
I think that a team like the first team I could think of that comes to mind would be like the Jets. Just that's a bad team that needs a star offensive player, but that
they're so deep in
that money though. I know they are, but I was just saying that if he's asking for that money, but a team. Now this also kind of ties into another what if that happens, which I guess we could bring up, or I could pick as the next guy to talk about. But what if Mike Evans leaves Tampa Bay and they need a guy like Alec Pierce to play with Emeka on the other side?
See,
I feel like they're gonna address that in the draft. I feel like Tampa Bay is taking a skill position at their pick.
I think Mike Evans.
I think also Mike Evans is going to kind of have a list of teams that he probably has in mind. I don't feel like he's going. I think there's a very small.
I don't know where Mike Evans would go, but I know Tampa Bay is probably, like Will just said, Sadiq, or I think they're taking Mekhi Lemon to play alongside. What's it called? They're gonna try to get the eyes until
that's what Ethan was predicting in his mock draft earlier.
Yeah, no. Well, don't forget the Bucks have Jalen McMillan and Chris Godwin too, as well as Emeka Egbuka. So I mean, I don't know if
I've always liked Jalen McMillan a lot too.
Though.
That's true.
Is he? I mean, he's only 28.
I think they re-signed him. So
no, give me a sec.
I think the Commanders. I think the Commanders are in play for both Alec Pierce or Mike Evans, honestly.
I mean,
he's 30.
He's 30.
Mike Evans fits the requirements to be on the Commanders because he's over the age of 30. So he fit the mold perfectly.
That's facts.
Outside of 5, you got to be 30.
He also fits the mold of a elite veteran going to the Jets to have his career go in the graveyard. So.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I would hope not. Jesus, that would be rough.
No, it probably won't happen.
My best bet with Mike Evans, if he left Tampa, would probably be Washington. Because Washington's
All right,
the one who could guarantee
who else, Ethan?
on it.
All right. Trey Hendrickson, Jason.
Oh,
Ooh.
he's a Raider, right?
Mm-mm.
Panther.
I'm not sure because last thing I heard on Trey Hendrickson, so his team declined. This was right before the season started. They declined a $33 million extension from the Bengals, and the word along the league was he was coming in around 25. Was the number they were giving him. So I'm kind of intrigued to see where he lands because I think there's a couple teams that probably put him in the mix. Like, can Dallas create the cap for him?
I could see
I
Dallas
don't
being
think so.
I don't think
Dallas
so.
Wants to
I
revamp
don't think I can
It's-
see that. That makes too much sense for Dallas to do.
Oh yeah, for
that
sure.
that just makes too much sense. And
No, Jerry's
I
gonna
think-
want to
Yeah, no, absolutely
go
not.
ahead. I think
for Trey
I think,
Hendrickson,
didn't Jerry try to trade for him?
I don't
Mm-mm.
remember, to be honest.
no, I don't think so.
I thought Jerry
You can
tried.
have Trey Hendrickson, but you can have Logan Wilson.
I think Jerry Jones is going to try and pay George Pickens. So any money that you think that he would sign,
Already,
he would
They
sign.
already tagged him.
Niners, maybe.
Yeah, they tagged him, but he's not going to play on the tag, so they have to sign him.
Niners. Do the Niners have the cap space for him?
They're
The Niners.
at $35 million right now.
Okay, I'm thinking the
That would
Niners.
be the
Maybe
only
even the
guy they
Panthers.
signed.
Panthers need an edge rusher. I feel like that's a solid need.
Yes,
for them.
yeah.
1 to 2 year deal.
You're definitely, you're definitely.
I could see
more
the Bears
educated
making
on
a
that
push.
than me,
I could
but
see the Bears making a push for
I
him.
think it depends the money because I really don't know what. Because he didn't have the greatest year last year.
Well, he was injured last year.
Yeah.
And
He's injured.
disinterested in playing for the Bengals.
Right. I mean, I would be too.
It's
But
kind of a shit show year. So I'm wondering how much I don't know what his price range really is going to be.
how much?
I mean,
How much
25?
production?
I think.
That's what I'm thinking, like 25, 20, 27-ish.
Yeah.
But I wonder if it, I don't,
I think he could still be a double digit sack guy.
I think so too.
I think so too.
Yeah, I could, and I agree with you, Dylan, as fellow Bears fan. But bias aside, I could see them making a push for him. At least I don't know if they'll
Yeah.
get him, but I
Right.
can see them going for him since all the talk about getting Crosby kind of just blew up
Fizzled
with
out.
him going to the Ravens. So it's
Mhm.
like still need that edge rusher, and I think they'll probably get Kendrick Folk in the draft if he drops that
Yeah.
far.
Eldrick Falk.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you don't get him in the draft, then it's like you can make that push for Trey Hendrickson, and then boom, you got your edge guy. Maybe there's a good linebacker at 26 to get.
I like what BDT said. 1 to 2 year deal for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to give him
That's all he's
you know,
demanding.
4 or 5 long ass contracts. Like, nah,
Why, you
just
don't
give
wanna
him a
pull,
couple years?
You don't want to pull a Ryan Pace and give a 32-year-old Robert Quinn a 5-year deal.
What, you don't want to give 36 or how old was Von Miller when the Bills gave him that deal? 36, right?
Yeah, 35 or
Is he a
36.
free agent now too?
Von
Yeah, he
Miller-
was on the Commanders last year. They released
Yeah.
him, I think, or his contract was
I
up.
think they gave him 3 years, Jason. I don't think it was 4 or 5.
The
Yeah, it was
Bills?
like 3.
But the Bills
I
giving
think
that deal? No, it was a crazy deal. Give me a sec. It was like 6 years, 100 something million.
That's insane.
But a lot of those were like voidable years.
Yeah, they were.
And that's with the cap. So I mean,
Oh.
they really didn't count. It was effectively like a 3-year deal.
Here's 120.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was the deal.
All
For the
right.
next one.
All right, next
well-
one.
Well, yeah, let's see another one, Ethan.
Devin Lloyd, Dylan.
Devin Lloyd. Where do I think Devin Lloyd would go?
You could pick 20 spots.
Not to piggyback off of you, BDT, but I could definitely see him going to the Panthers because, like you said earlier, the Panthers need some big linebacker help. I could
Does he have
also
cap
see.
space for him, though?
It would be with
That's the thing.
the scenario I pitched earlier.
Oh yeah,
But-
you said with them
Right.
restructure.
Yeah, a bunch of restructure.
This is
Couple
right.
cuts.
But
22 to
cuts.
25 of that on a
I mean-
linebacker right now, though. Is that their weakest? Is that like the
Right.
weakest spot of the team?
Yeah, you could argue it. You could argue it. Yeah. What would be weaker?
I mean,
Yeah, I can't. I
Yeah.
can't really argue anything else, really.
Anything else?
I mean, I don't know, Jason.
All right,
maybe
you're just
could
entrenched
you-
in your opinion at this point.
Should I
Wait,
raise
yeah,
back?
I mean,
Huh?
the Panthers don't have a good tight end, but I mean,
Yeah,
There is
we got a
not.
couple like
Like-
average tight ends, so we could definitely
You're gonna
use a
sign
great
Kyle
one. But
I don't know,
Yeah,
he
Jason.
franchised
You
franchised tag.
guys making
Kelsey.
a push for him?
I would say I would go with Edge.
Kelsey's
maybe.
definitely
I
going
would
back to the
argue
Chiefs
maybe
if he
Edge
keeps playing.
over linebacker.
Yeah, you could say it. I think Scorton played well, but definitely the other edge was a weakness.
I think you're essentially
y'all
like
got, y'all
you're gonna-
got Derek
you're gonna,
Brown,
it's
so,
like-
that's fine, but y'all
Yeah.
need some edge.
We could use another DT.
Yeah.
Turk Wharton was
Yeah.
a bust of a signing.
that's what I'm saying. I just don't see Carolina going to spend a lot of their available cap space just
We
on
should
a
have
big
just
name depth.
ponied up a couple extra million for Milton Williams, man. We literally reported to sign him.
Yeah, save that money.
I mean, I hate this because they're our like division rival, and fuck Wisconsin and all. But could you possibly see the Packers making a pass at Devin Lloyd? Because
Well, they just traded for a linebacker.
Tiger Frank.
Oh, they
Just
did?
traded for Zaire.
Never mind.
Yeah. From the
that kind of just eliminates that. Never
Wouldn't have
mind.
been a horrible
Okay.
idea without it, though. I don't know if they
Yeah.
would have ponied
Because
up
I know
the
they
cash
lost
for it.
Quay. I know they lost Quay Walker in free agency, so that's why I
Well,
was
they
thinking-
cut him. They cut him to make room for Zaire.
Yeah, I feel bad for you guys. You guys should have hoped they kept him. He's so, not awesome.
He's so
He's eh.
having any interest in Devin Lloyd, which is kind of crazy to me.
Who?
The Raiders,
Oh, really?
which we need a
Really?
lot.
You could really use a Devin Lloyd.
Seriously, yeah, you could. Really,
Good, but
that's what I was gonna
anything
say.
about them.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say
me
after the
too.
Panthers. I feel like an ideal spot for him would be the Raiders, just because.
Yeah.
No offense, Jason, but the Raiders are so devoid of talent. Like literally anything helps.
Yeah,
They could use a Devin
They're
Lloyd
like-
for sure, yeah.
Right, or maybe
They could,
N'Kobe Dean. Like if you don't want to pay
Devin
top
White is not
dollars, go
good,
after.
Will.
which I think that's going to be a lot of.
I know it was a joke.
Okay,
Fair
good. I
pro-
was about to say. I'm an LSU fan saying that.
But
Like I
other
wish
than
that.
that, I mean, linebacker. What?
I mean, I wish. the
Leo
Bears could
Chenal-
go
you're saying
after
other
him,
free
but he makes
agents, or
too
what are you
much
talking about?
money.
No, I'm thinking of teams that could use linebackers.
Oh.
That-
There's some
What's
solid
realistic?
pickups.
Broncos
out there in
could.
free agency.
Broncos. Just thinking the Broncos.
Bills?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Bills. I'm an idiot.
The Bills don't have any
Dude,
money.
I mean,
No, you're right. I'm just
Listen,
going
yeah,
through the
you're
picks. I'm going through who could use a
If
linebacker
the-
in my head.
if the Giants
Yeah, I was
get
looking at-
Caleb Downs over Sonny Styles,
Yeah, Giants.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Giants.
that's a good
yeah.
move there.
Titans could use a linebacker.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Jags have a chance to retain him. I don't.
They should if I would fire them. I don't know.
I would
It depends how much he's asking. How much is he asking for?
Yeah, that's also true.
I
haven't
just
seen how
guessed
much he's
22
asking.
million earlier. I don't know.
I guess somewhere 25 to, or not 25, 20 to 25 maybe.
I could see that. Yeah, and he probably above 20 is what he wants.
I mean, he's the only real 3-down linebacker that's been available.
Yeah,
over the past,
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since a real impactful 3-down linebacker.
All right, BDT, you want to go to the next free agent?
Yeah, I got you. Got Kenneth Walker, Michael.
Nope.
To be honest, realistically, I don't think he's gonna. I think the Seahawks are gonna fold and pay him. I don't necessarily see him going anywhere else outside of Seattle, unless they're paying him top dollar, and that means he would have to become like one of the top backs in the league. And I just don't think. Well, I mean, I think he's gonna do that with Seattle anyway, but like, I just don't think another team is gonna be willing to do that, especially with the draft coming up. Yeah, I just don't. And this is a solid free agent running back class as well. Like with ETN, with ETN,
We saw
Ken Walker and
No,
Breece
Breece Hall got
Hall.
franchise tagged.
You're correct. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're
So I mean,
definitely
they could
right.
trade for
I
him.
wish he was.
Yeah, they definitely could trade it for him. Yeah.
Jason, could you tell me the
it's a
Broncos
solid-
cap? Sorry, continue, Mike. my
Yeah,
bad.
but it's you're fine. But it's a solid
24.5.
So I just don't see Seattle letting him walk, especially since they're letting Woolen walk, and
Boy, I'm off it.
yeah. It's just
Woolen
you guys are
Moffitt.
gonna and Buffet, yeah. So you guys,
Yeah.
Yeah,
the cap's gonna be there, so they might as well spend. I mean, but I don't think Seattle's planning on having any like huge free agent signings. So they might as well retain Ken Walker and keep the Super Bowl MVP rocking and rolling.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
the Broncos honestly going in for Kenneth Walker, because the fact of the matter is, if they J.K. Dobbins is going to be a free agent. I think he played well, but 3 things are guaranteed in life: death, taxes, J.K. Dobbins getting hurt. So, and it's unfortunate to say that, but it's just, he can't go a full season. He's not really capable of doing it, unfortunately. So the Broncos should be interested in getting a Kenneth Walker type to pair with R.J. Harvey, because R.J. Harvey's not really a 3-down back right now.
Yeah. Cap.
Yep.
Cap. No, RJ Harvey will develop and he'll be better. The Broncos don't want Ken Walker. Ken Walker's coming back to the Seahawks.
Oh my God,
$13 million a year contract.
How much?
Mr. Bias over
13.
here.
Yeah, no, the Broncos will pay him 15 or 16 easily.
Oh,
They got Walmart.
okay, go ahead. Pay him.
They got
Fine.
Walmart, dude. They'll just kick everything
I
to the
know.
owners.
I don't care. I
I
don't
don't
know
think
what's
that's
going
bad
on with
as
Ken
well.
Walker. I just care about the extension of JSN. And
Yeah,
the
so he's
Broncos.
gone.
That's all that matters.
He's gone.
He probably is, and it
I mean-
sucks.
It
What
does
about
suck.
the scenario? What about the scenario of Seattle giving Ken like a 2-year deal?
I mean, I
Yeah,
hope
like,
honestly,
I would love that.
if it ain't
Love it.
if it ain't, I wouldn't hate it being Seattle. I'm talking if it's not Seattle, I think it's the Broncos.
I think Pittsburgh would be a pretty intriguing option for
I think,
him.
I like
the
that.
Chiefs
yeah.
have a little
Pittsburgh
interest
really
in
is-
it too.
Ken
Chiefs is I don't love that, but that makes sense. I like it in the term of it makes sense, but
Yeah.
I wonder also if Jacksonville loses ETN.
If
Oh, they could pivot.
Jacksonville
Yeah.
and they
Yeah, I
both
feel like
pivot
Jags.
for Kenneth
yeah.
Walker, that would be a
K9.
big splash for him.
I don't know.
Yeah,
They really like Baishaw Tootin down there, though.
Yeah, see, but that's the thing with
He
Jacksonville.
fell out of favor
is-
real quick. Like
is-
halfway through the season, he fell out of favor with ETN started getting majority of the carries.
With
Yeah.
Jacksonville, like you're upgrading slightly, but you're also paying way more money, a lot more money.
ETN might command close to Ken Walker money.
Yeah.
ETN pulled out the second half of the season.
yeah, he balled
Definitely,
out.
But to be honest, I feel like I hate saying this. Everybody knows how much this is gonna pay me to say. I feel like ETN would be a great fit on the Chiefs, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah,
Really
too.
fit.
yeah. Especially if the Chiefs don't want to draft a running back that high.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If
I
they're
was gonna say
talk-
that that's where
Yeah,
Kenneth Walker went, but I didn't want to sound
Yeah, I don't-
crazy
I
if he
don't think
were to
that's
leave.
the thing.
Like,
I don't think the Chiefs want
No,
to
that's not
pay.
crazy.
I don't think the Chiefs want to pay 15 to 20 or not 20, but like 15 to
Right.
17 for
yeah,
a running back. I just don't see that. But if
Right.
if ETN's only commanding like 12 to 14, I feel
Yeah.
like
Well,
if for
I mean,
two,
I think
two for 24?
Saquon and CMC are the top paid running backs, and they're only getting paid 12 and 13 million. I believe that's where the market's at right now.
okay,
I think free
Well,
agent. Yeah, but that's
14 million is like the max that I can see. If somebody
I feel-
overpays
Mhm.
for Ken Walker for one season of Super Bowl MVP,
I mean, but you haven't
you can
seen
have
this, but you haven't seen the Super Bowl MVP hit free agency like this right at. I mean,
That is kind of unprecedented.
yeah, it's not a.
horrible.
This isn't a scenario that's happened, so the money command's gonna be there, especially going into free agency. And he's gonna have a lot of suitors. That's another thing that's gonna drive up his price. Like, as we just said, the Broncos, the Chiefs. I mean, I don't know if the Texans believe they paid, a third and a fifth for Montgomery, so I'm assuming they're gonna.
yeah.
But
Yeah, but I mean,
Well, and they got
that's
Woody
pretty-
Marks too. But
Yeah, and
That's where the NFL's
What's the
going
scenario they
nowadays.
decide,
The
Pittsburgh.
NFL's going towards offensive line, defensive line, and run game. Like
You said who is?
the NFL in general.
mm-hmm.
The last couple teams who have won the Super Bowl have had one of the best run games, the best O line, and the best defensive line.
Yeah, there's definitely a shift. Yep,
Yeah,
I would agree.
Yeah, I think there's some of a shift. I think having those dominant offensive lines is what.
Build in the trenches. That's how
Yeah.
you win. You got to build through your trenches.
Winning
Your
the line of
trenches aren't
scrimmage.
good, you're not winning shit.
Your
Look at the
offense-
Bengals. Perfect
Come on.
example. Ass D line, ass offensive line. Can't
Yeah.
win anything. And they have like
Hey, look
the
at our
shiniest
Bears.
toys.
We
Yeah.
rebuilt our offensive line, and we did really well with our run game when I was
mean-
ready to ship off DeAndre Swift for what he how he played 2 years ago.
I was calling him number
I didn't have the fucking equation though.
Yep, number 4. Number
Yeah.
4.
Number
Take
4.
Montez Sweat.
Montez no sweat.
Montez
Montez
doesn't
no
break a sweat. Yeah.
Thanks.
But, yeah, a good line, and it really helps even a
Yeah.
mid running back become a great running back, I'd say.
Rashid Shaheed,
got it.
Jack.
I'm thinking Shaheed would probably fit better with the Patriots than Alec Pierce would, that Mike said earlier. I feel like
I agree.
him and Drake May would be able, especially if you put Shaheed in kind of a slot role too, with a lot of ins and drags. I think he'll be able to turn up while maybe even a little trips or something. You can send him on a fly or a post, but I think him and Drake May will be a great replacement for losing Stephon Diggs. That's a like tenfold upgrade in my opinion if they can get him. And honestly, I can see Shaheed having a better season next season than Alec Pierce. I think so, at least.
I mean, okay, the second part of your sentence isn't crazy, but I just don't think that Shaheed or Alec Pierce are what the Patriots need. Like, they don't have, and they have not ever, to be honest. I mean, Edelman and Amendola are cool, don't get me wrong, but they've never had, like, that guy.
Well, they have
I mean,
Randy Moss for a couple years.
Hold on. Obviously, I'm talking about recently. That's you
Oh,
keep
okay.
throwing it way,
Yeah,
you throwing it
alright.
all the
I'm
way
sorry.
back.
I know, I'm talking
Throwing
almost
it
20
all
years
the
ago.
way
16
back,
years
literally.
ago.
It's also a
You
different quarterback
understand?
and a different head coach, though.
Right, I get what you're saying. I just don't know, man.
I was just thinking because
I just-
who are the Wilds? Booty and
Keyshawn Booty, Kyle Williams,
Keyshawn
Douglas.
Pop Douglas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
that's
feel
where
like-
that's what I was thinking. Like Shaheed, maybe if Alec Pierce is asking for $20 million, I feel like you could get Shaheed for way under that at least, and
10 to
he
15.
has a chance to
So that's
becoming
still
your
like 10, yeah.
top receiver in a team where, like you said, Mike, they never had a top receiver guy. At least he could be number one. That's kind of like I was
He just
saying,
hasn't-
how a good O-line can make a mid-running back great. A good offensive scheme and quarterback can make a mid-wide receiver good, decent. At least the number
I
one
get
out.
what you're saying. I really do. But having a mid-wide receiver to that Patriots team is not what they need. They need
That's true.
like Stephon Diggs was a great addition, but like he's not
No,
Stephon Diggs anymore.
Talk about Shaheed.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was saying
He,
They need a-
he needs
they
a
need a
great
alpha.
option.
They need
Like
a-
he's a great piece to add, but like they need,
they need
that
like a top dog.
They need that AJ Brown. They need that.
Yep.
They need DJ Moore.
It's a
They-
real
they-
risk to add Rashid Shaheed to be a number one, especially
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause
Like,
he's
you know,
I
never been a
wasn't
number one.
saying I wasn't saying you start him at number one, but at least that's a wide receiver core where if he He's having a good season. It's a lot of what ifs.
I just feel like him going to the Patriots turns him into another Patriots receiver.
Yeah, he finishes the year with like maybe 600 or 700 yards. Like
exactly. And like I just don't think that's.
Yeah, I think he'll.
He's got value as a kick returner too. Don't forget about that too. His return game skills are pretty damn good too. He had that opening kickoff touchdown in the not Super Bowl. I'm sorry, the divisional.
It was the
divisional.
One man's returned it in the Super Bowl.
That's right, Devin Hester.
23, Devin Hester.
Hall of Famer.
Y'all lost.
Yep.
Y'all lost.
Okay, yeah.
You start Rex fucking Grossman.
Yeah. There's a game manager quarterback right there. We had an elite defense, and we didn't win with our game manager quarterback, Will.
Boye Mafe. Jason.
That's a tough one, man.
That
really is. I mean, I
could see that being more of a Panthers target than.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Yeah, I see more as a
Jason.
Target.
My thing is he's not a top tier guy. Like, yeah, he's probably one of the top 15 free agents available, but he's really just the Walmart version of Von Miller. Like, that's kind of his role.
Which that's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't think it's.
He's fast. He gets around the edge really, really well, but he doesn't have any power to his game.
No, you are right on that. Doesn't have much power. Maybe Minnesota. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna work their cap. That's my thing.
Aren't they negative right now?
Yeah, they're still. They did release a few guys, so I think they released Hargrave.
They did. Because remember, he retweeted that thing about if you're a defensive tackle, don't play him, Brian Flores. Yeah.
Which. Yeah, Minnesota has some things to figure out.
Nah, as the division rival, let them stay trying to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
All right.
The Lions are away too. Their tackle asked to be released and got that.
Let's talk really quick. Let's talk about the Lions too, and have Taylor Decker see you later because they couldn't agree to a deal. That's a big loss for them.
Yeah, he wanted to leave.
Well, he didn't want to leave. He wanted a better deal, and the Lions they couldn't come to an agreement. So they told him they were going to release him.
Deuces.
Yeah.
I thought I saw a report where he asked to be released, but I could be wrong.
He did. He asked to be.
Okay.
It's pretty wild. I mean, it kind of confirms that they're probably looking to get a lot younger at tackle to pair with Sewell because obviously he's in his mid-20s right now, I'm pretty sure, so they're going to want somebody young.
Taylor Decker?
Taylor Decker?
No, I'm talking about the Lions.
No.
Oh, yeah, he's talking about Sewell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say Taylor Decker's 33.
Yeah.
He probably still has another 2-3 good years maybe left in him, but.
Could be a Bear, maybe.
If you're the Lions, do you move Penei Sewell over to the left side, or do you keep him at the right where he's been dominating?
Keep him at the right unless you can't find a left tackle. But there are left tackles you could find, for sure.
Okay. Yep, that's what I would say, too.
I mean, one of another free agents we could talk about, Sean Walker.
Rasheed Walker?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can kick it to that one next. Will.
That's perfect kick too. The Lions.
Rasheed Walker. Packers left tackle.
Packers left tackle.
Yeah. He's pretty good.
I forgot. Yeah,
he could be a Bear.
Yeah, that's a pretty good left tackle right there hitting the market.
I know the Bears are looking for somebody to compete with for Pillow.
I don't think. No, I think Rasheed Walker's price point will be nowhere near close enough for the Bears to go and get him. The Bears,
is he looking for a big contract?
He's gonna get a big contract. Left tackles like that don't hit the free agent market very well.
Yeah.
You're
Left tackle's like one of the highest paid positions, especially
it's a premium
if you're a free
position.
agent.
It's really
If
good.
you're the Bears would more than likely need a stopgap because of Trapillo's patella tendon injury. It's not something that I think they're going to look for a long-term guy. I think they're going to look for more of a filler in that spot. Obviously, someone that's very solid. Don't get me wrong. They're not going to like put some fucking scrub in there and call it a day, but still.
Or decorate. That's for them. Yeah.
1,000%. Odafe Owe. Michael.
Chargers boy. I don't think we're gonna resign him. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's kind of why I asked you.
But,
What did you think?
I don't know where he's gonna end up at.
It's tough because there's so many pass rushers available, and it's such a.
There's so many pass rushers, and then I don't know what teams are gonna address it in the draft because realistically, I think he's like 31 or 32. So more likely than not, most teams are gonna be like, okay, I'd rather get somebody in the draft. So.
Odafe's only 27.
What?
Yeah, I thought he was a lot older.
Yeah, it was kind of surprising when the Ravens traded him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow. I thought he was 32.
Yeah, I mean, if the Chargers don't re-sign him, it would be wonderful. Don't get me wrong; like it would absolutely be great because he is only 27. So hearing that, I'm like, yeah, why would we not want to re-sign him? But yeah, if we don't re-sign him, then where could he go? Yeah, honestly, since he's only 27, I'm batting for us to re-sign him.
Right,
Hearing
cool.
that, but a team that needs him. Let me take my bias out.
Patriots did make that move.
See the Jets
Patriots
throwing a
make
bag at him.
move.
San Francisco.
I could throw the Saints
What
in there.
position he play?
Saints. Edge.
He's no
Edge.
Edge, yeah.
Yeah,
I heard Cam Jordan
D line. He can play.
Might
He
leave.
can play. He can play inside if you need him to.
Yeah, that's a lot of options.
Yeah. Yeah, really. I mean, we have we have the cap space. I can also see him going to the Titans.
I could see that.
Yeah, I can see him going to the Titans playing next to Jeffrey Simmons. That would be good for them as well.
Yeah, Jermaine Johnson. Yep.
Andrew Johnson. So that would take away them needing to draft not Arable Reese. What's it? Ruben Bain.
David Bailey.
Yeah.
And then they probably go to Sonny Styles, and then they're not there, but their defense definitely takes another step.
Or they could go get another
So
weapon for Cam Ward.
honestly, exactly. So honestly, here I think the Titans is a good landing spot for him playing next to Jeffrey Simmons. That takes a lot of because Jeffrey Simmons needs to be double teamed. Like obviously he's not Aaron Donald type, but he's definitely
Very
a great
good.
player.
Right.
Great player. So yeah, I think the Titans. I'm going to lock in the Titans if he doesn't resign with LA.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll finish it off with one close, a little close to my
I
heart.
can't.
Rico Dowdle.
Oh, where do I think Rico Dowdle's going, huh? I think he goes to the commies.
Ooh.
I think that's where he goes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Bill is a good running back, but he is not that 3-down type kind of guy. And I don't think Rico Dowdle will command that much in the market because, I mean, you look at his efficiency. His best games were against the worst run defenses in football. He's a talented guy, don't get me wrong, right? He had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, which is not an easy feat. But as the season went on and the run defenses got tougher, his effectiveness decreased. So I could see him more of like splitting a role with Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt and them being like a 1A, 1B type role. And that should help out the Commanders' run game and take a little bit of pressure off of Jaden Daniels and maybe help open up the field a little bit for him too. I mean, you saw what happened last year with the Commanders. They had JCM and I mean, Chris Rodriguez was decent. I shouldn't knock on him that much, but I mean, you can obviously do better than Chris Rodriguez.
I like that. I was gonna say with cap restructure and stuff, but since we talked about how Minnesota only has Jordan Mason signed with losing Aaron Jones, I feel like that's a good team for them to get a running back at a cheaper price, like you were saying, Dylan, because I also agree. I don't think he's going to ask for anything crazy at all.
Maybe,
and
maybe between 6 and 8 million a year, if that. He might even be.
Yeah, that was like my max. I was thinking. I was looking more like a 4 or 5.
Yeah, you'd sign. Give me like 2 years, 11.5 million, something like that.
But I feel like Minnesota's also a good spot for him to try to show, hey, I can be the starting running back, and it's not just bad run defenses I can do well
I'm not
against.
A Dolphins Cowboys agent.
Right, but even if he does play bad, I mean, it's the fucking Vikings. I don't think anyone's expecting them to ball out next season. So it kind of gives you that little safety net, like, all right, I got to get used to this new team and system. No one's expecting me to run for
go out and prove them wrong.
1,000 yards, 22 touchdowns by week 16.
Yeah, 100%. I think the Vikings might be the lead because he's publicly said that he wants to be the lead back, but we'll have to see if he gets that opportunity in the free agency market. If he doesn't get that opportunity, I think he'll be a lot more willing to split duties like in Washington, because I like that fit, to be honest with you. Rico Dowdle, Bill Krosky, Merritt, splitting totes. I like that a lot.
Yeah. How old is
I do too.
Rico Dowdle, by the way? Is he
27, 28?
I was gonna say like 28. I thought,
and I don't think he's. Sure. I don't think he has that much mileage on his tires either. So
not really.
His legs should still.
No,
It's a great age for a running back.
Yeah, he could still be in tune for some more 1,000-yard seasons for sure.
Yeah, that's why I said like a 2-year. I think a 2-year deal would work best.
I like that.
See what you got.
We're gonna go into some bold off-season predictions. Michael, go ahead and start us off. What do you got? Any bold off-season predictions for us?
Yes, sir. I do not believe that AJ Brown will be starting the season as a Philadelphia Eagle. I believe that he will be traded, and I believe that the Eagles will give him up for not as much as they should get him for. Like, I'm not sure if the report that I saw was legit for the first and third rounder. I feel like they're not going to get any offers that are as good as that, and I just feel like they're tired of hearing AJ Brown complain about not getting the ball. They got Devontae Smith, Goddard, Barkley. They got other pieces. They can draft other receivers. I just feel like he's becoming not worth the headache. And I mean, they did just win the Super Bowl last year, don't get me wrong, but he literally was the same person. Like 2 days after the Super Bowl, he was like, yeah, I didn't really feel anything. It was cool. I just really want to show my play and da-da-da-da. Like, that's great and all, but like, ownership hearing that, I guarantee you they was like, this dude here. So, I think he's gone, and that's my bold prediction for the 2026 offseason.
W.
All right, who else has got one?
I got one. I think, or I should say, my bold prediction for 2026 is, with all the off-season moves and who they take in the draft, I can see the New York Giants actually surprising people next year and potential wild card team at the end of the season.
Okay.
I like that one.
Maybe not win the NFC East because fucking Philly right there, but they'll definitely be right behind them for sure. That's my bold prediction. I think they'll be able to make some moves to buff up the line. Cam Scatterboo better be back by, how long's he been out for?
Shit. Cam Scatterboo got hurt in like week 8 or 9, I think.
Yeah. So I was gonna say it's been a few months. So he's got to be near almost
Season
the end of
ender.
the injury, or at least nearing rehab to start running, getting back. But you got Jackson Dart, who actually showed he can be a good quarterback. I think they are a sleeper team and can really stun everyone next year.
Let me go.
Go ahead.
I got
Fire
two
off.
for you.
Give me them both.
By the way, my first bold prediction is Fernando Mendoza will not be a Raider next year.
Whoa!
I think the Raiders. Listen. He's the best option at quarterback. I don't know how Tom Brady feels. I don't know how that front office feels.
Jason's face.
Bold prediction, just out of the blue. I don't think the Raiders will draft him. I think they'll trade out of that first spot, and somebody else will get Fernando.
All right.
And I think it's a good move for the Raiders. I really do.
No.
What was my second one?
Jason with the flat no.
No.
Fuck that.
No.
No. Just
You know
watch
what, let me hear your counter argument while I try and think.
The worst
Jason.
seasons a Raiders quarterback has had in years.
Mm-hmm.
And we have no quarterback. We have the number 1 overall pick. We hired an offensive-minded head coach. You're telling us it'd be a good idea for us to trade back.
That's why it's a bold prediction.
Are you going to give me the logic that you don't think Mendoza's as great as of a prospect as taking him number 1?
Mendoza is the worst number 1 overall prospect in.
So why the hell would a team give up a haul to us to draft him if everyone thinks that? Nobody's going to give up what you think for the number 1 pick for him then. I hate this dumbass logic. Everybody's been trying to use that dumbass logic.
Could be that stupid.
That doesn't make fucking sense.
The Raiders would not do that. It's okay to be bold. We're all disagreeing.
That's my bold prediction.
Dylan?
All right, my bold take is that the New York Jets reach and draft Ty Simpson in the first round. Because, I mean, what's a Jets thing to do than not to be able to draft correctly and be so worried about your future you accidentally make the wrong move and draft a guy who's probably not a first-round talent.
That goes along with my prediction.
I'm buying right into the hype.
I love it.
I mean,
I'm saying with my Mendoza prediction. With my Mendoza prediction, I'm saying the Jets trade from 2-1 and overpay with other compensation to get Mendoza. Like, that's kind of where my thought was.
no, yeah.
That's okay. That's different than what I'm saying, but all right, I guess.
Imagine they pay 2 and 14, and they give away.
Well, the Raiders have 14.
He meant
so
2
that's
and
all
16. He meant 2 and 16.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I meant the Jets would take the 16th pick and draft Ty
The
Simpson.
14th pick, like, there's no reason they would trade out of 1. There's 0. There's no shot.
Yeah, everything I've seen has said that the Raiders are taking Mendoza. What?
We didn't trade out of 1. We traded 2-1.
1.
Oh, yeah, the Bears traded out of 1, yeah.
Well, that's because we thought Justin Fields. Oh my god.
We thought Justin Fields was the answer.
Justin Fields was your answer. Nobody thinks they cut Gino.
Hey, and guess what?
Is Aiden O'Connell the answer in Las Vegas? Is Aiden O'Connell the answer in Las Vegas?
Or the Panthers, I mean. We scammed the Panthers.
You didn't. Bryce Young's a good quarterback.
Yeah, our hold was better.
I've said that a million times. As long as Bryce Young's our starting quarterback for the future, W in my eyes. We won the trade as well.
I would take Bryce over CJ at this point too, for sure. I can't
Facts.
believe that. I can't believe I'm gonna get a report.
You see what happens when you try to will bro Caleb Williams?
Oh my
I can't believe I'm
gosh.
going to
CJ Stroud hits more consistent passes than Caleb.
Oh, all right. Wait. Second bold prediction for me. I think the Texans do not extend CJ Stroud. I think he does not get a second contract in Houston. I don't know where he ends up, but I think that coaching staff is looking at him like, man, we could probably do better than this at this point.
Wow.
I mean, that performance in the divisional round was fucking atrocious.
Yeah, how about just the
And I mean,
playoffs? How about just the playoffs?
He wins the playoff. Well, I mean, he does all right in the wild card.
No, I fucking fumbled 5 times.
Oh yeah, this year you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's had
And then
previous
they won
playoff
it.
wins though.
And then all throughout the regular season, they won in spite of him, not because of him. I mean, Davis Mills led them to.
Davis
couple
Mills was
wins
damn
and-
near better than him.
Yeah, you
playing
could make
ball.
that argument. But yeah, that's my other bold prediction. Maybe it doesn't happen this offseason, obviously, but down the line. But
Listen,
I think that they'll pick up his 5th-year option. I think they'll definitely use him for all 5. But I think after his 5th year, they're gonna move on. I think because he doesn't. To me, he just doesn't seem to have that extra factor in him to take him to the promised land. I don't know. If it wasn't for that defense, I think they would be cellar dwellers.
Yeah, no, I agree. I could see that. I mean, their defense is elite. That is for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Top 3 defense in football. Right?
I mean,
I
Yeah.
remember my other one for real now.
Okay.
okay.
It was that. So this bold prediction is, I think that the Vikings sign Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray becomes a top 10 quarterback in the league next year.
This dude got up and walked.
This is why they're bold predictions. You gotta
You
get them.
literally made
Out of-
Jason.
Did he
literally made Jason.
10?
Going to the moon.
Dude, you literally made Jason
In the
leave
league?
with that.
Not the
That's how he came
NFC.
back.
Not the NFC.
In
Top
the league.
fucking 10?
Look at his targets. If Kyler Murray goes to Minnesota, he has an offensive line.
He had Ray
and he has
McBride,
Justin
Marvin
Jefferson
Harrison
and
Jr.,
Jordan
and then you
Addison.
shit.
You need to
Michael
put this
Wilson.
shit on, brother. I think you got CTE.
He has a better chance of becoming a better baseball player than becoming top 10 again.
All right, I'm writing these down. When it happens, you guys owe me your entire life savings.
No,
Wait,
I'm not
bullshit,
owing you
I don't
money.
owe you
I'll
shit.
tell you were right. How about that? That's what I'll owe you.
Yeah, I'll give you credit if
Yeah,
you're
how
right.
about that?
Ethan, this is like my prediction of DK Metcalf's a bust.
How's that going? Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget. It's too bad
He's
Mike's
gonna
not
do
here,
that.
but
I
No, 'cause at
recorded him
least-
saying it, dude.
I'll be
At a
fair on you,
volleyball
at least
tournament.
This is a bold take, at least. This isn't
Yeah.
isn't something you're.
Yeah, you're supposed to be
That's
bold.
that's my
bold
thing.
take.
It's supposed to be something that's like
That's just an insane bold
that's
take still.
bullshit.
It isn't. It's insanely
It's
bold.
absolutely
It's
insane.
Yeah,
you
you're
can
going.
see that from
He's
the
gonna jump
moon.
all the way
It's
to
so
the top.
How
bold,
bold
man.
takes should be. Bold takes should be,
But that-
this
I
guy doesn't know
understand
what the fuck he's talking about. And then if it happens, it's like, wow.
I could
this
see him
guy's a
being like-
genius.
All right, I'm
That's
gonna
why I
write down
said
mine
the
too.
Giants are a wild card. The Giants are a wild card team. That was how bold I was going.
I could see like
And that's not
Kyler
that
Murray
Listen,
being
Jackson Dart's going to be
10
a
and-
top 10 quarterback.
Like
in the league.
Jack,
10 to
Jack,
15.
that's the thing. I can agree with you that the Giants will be a wild card team. I can agree with you. That's why it's not that bold to me.
I think Kyler Murray's floor with KOC would be like just outside the top 10, like maybe 11 or 12.
Okay, all right.
mean,
I mean,
yeah.
that's still like kind of close to my prediction.
Right, but he would be on the
So
outside
I guess it's
looking
not
in.
crazy
Though.
bold. Then.
I would say
Are we hearing Kyler Murray could get to top 10 talks? Am I really listening to this right now?
Hang on. Wasn't there at least 1 year in Kyler's career where he was top half of the league at least?
Kyler Murray hasn't been good since Cliff Kingsbury. What are we doing here?
kind of hard.
Exactly my
How many
point.
years ago was this now?
Exactly
That
my
was 4?
point.
We're going 4 years up now? Since Cliff?
It's hard to be
Okay,
good when
and-
Drew
and
Peskin
Sam
is the
Darnold-
offensive coordinator.
Sam Darnold wasn't a good quarterback at all since he was drafted.
Well, besides
Sam Darnold
Minnesota
has
and
more talent than Kyler has.
And
as a
Mac
quarterback.
Jones wasn't a great quarterback since his rookie year.
true.
Jones still isn't very. Mac Jones still isn't great.
I'm not saying Kyler's even gonna be terrible, but he ain't gonna be
Mac
top
Jones can still get his
10.
starter
bro.
job.
He filled in
Yeah,
in
like,
one game.
Ethan
for Brock
said, "I'm
Purdy.
cutting
He
this
filled in
shit."
for one game.
I can't believe that. Oh my god. All right, Jason, you
All right,
got your
by me.
bold prediction? Or no, who doesn't? My bad.
I don't.
I said two.
No,
so
it is
I-
Jason. Jason's the last
It's just
one.
Jason. Jason's
But
the last one.
I'll go with
Oh,
the
yeah.
Giants win the NFC East to make it more
God.
bold.
Holy
Oh,
I have
shit.
Jesus,
them
dude.
being a wild
Fucking
card
dirt.
team.
All right, fair
Dark.
play.
I have them making
Back
all
wearing
the
fucking-
off-season
We're-
moves and the
We're
right
telling fairy
draft
tales
picks.
today. Kyler Murray, top 10, Giants winning the division. We're telling fairy tales today.
Yeah. I
Hell
still gotta
yeah.
go as well, but I'll let Jason go.
Hell
before
yeah!
mine.
Nobody
Wait,
said.
wait, wait,
Nobody
wait,
said
wait,
mine
wait,
were
wait,
fairy
wait,
tale.
wait.
Let's go.
Did the Seahawks make the playoffs last year?
Yes.
With Geno, no. Their last year with Geno, they did not.
So a bold prediction from last year would have been the Seahawks are gonna win the Super Bowl. You would have said bullshit. Are you fucking stupid?
With
No, I
acquiring
would have
Sam,
said he's dumb. I would have said he's
All right.
dumb.
Just
Yeah.
Jace, make your
I would've been
prediction.
like, yeah, it wouldn't have been like the stupidest take in the world.
I mean, there's worse for
Okay,
sure.
okay. If I said it a year ago, in the off season,
I said it. I would have said you're dumb.
Sam
I'm coming right out and saying it. I would have said you're dumb.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been because I liked Sam Darnold.
All right, Jace, make your prediction.
Yeah, what's your bold take?
What's your
Jalen
bold
Carter
take?
will be a Charger.
Whoa!
Will be a Charger?
Whoa.
Yes.
All right.
Who will?
Mike would love to hear that right now.
You would. I think the Chargers are going to be willing to make that type of swing move at this.
Who's
And-
going to be a Charger?
Jalen Carter.
Oh, yeah.
Most
I know-
responsible driver in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I know Philly is shopping him. I don't know exactly what Howie's looking for. I'm wondering if it's a first.
It's gotta be.
I think Jalen Carter would be worth the value as long as everything works out. Great player, has some inconsistencies at times, but I think Chargers send 22 over there. Jalen Carter will be a Charger this upcoming off season.
I mean, if I was
I
the
don't hate
Chargers
it.
and the
It's-
Eagles are looking for just
Yeah.
pick 22, I'm taking that shit in a heartbeat.
100%.
I think it's
Hell
really
yeah.
unlikely, but I don't hate the take.
And then you give them an extension too, so that way you don't have to worry about the
That's where
contract bullshit.
I think a lot of the money the Chargers had this off season will go to.
Okay, I kind of like that
We'll
one
go
for a
to
bold
Jalen
take.
Carter, yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like that.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right. BDT.
I know.
Go
All right,
ahead.
BDT. Let's
All
hear
right.
your bold take.
My bold take: the Carolina Panthers trade up to number 12 and take Spencer Fano.
Oh, okay.
Fancy Fano.
Okay, so
Okay.
to add on to that, what do you give up?
We give up 19. We
Wait,
give
that's the
up,
Rams pick, right?
No, that 13 is the Rams pick. 12 is the Cowboys.
Okay.
We give up 19. We give up 83, I think it is.
That's
And
your
then
three.
100, and then 100, whatever our fourth rounder is.
Gentlemen.
So our first, third, and fourth,
Who's
and in the
back?
future, like fourth if needed. Move up to 12.
Okay.
We get Spencer Fano.
Okay.
That's my bold
Is it us?
prediction.
You missed some
Oh,
bold,
Mike.
bold
Mike,
predictions.
we gotta tell you, Jason's bold prediction is Chargers trade 22 for Jalen Carter. That's his off-season bold prediction.
Michael,
Oh,
if you want to get your clickbait reaction to this, give
You
him
want me
your
to go
Kyler
again?
Murray take. Yeah, because I
You want me to
threw
go
my
again?
headphones off and Jason left the call.
Both mine.
Big screen.
I want to
He's gonna say it again. I'm gonna
Big
fuck.
screen.
I'm gonna go with the first
Put
one.
him on the goddamn big screen.
Who will?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let
put me on the
everybody know
big
who
screen.
the fuck
Do
is saying
what you
this
want to
shit.
do.
All right, bet I did.
If it's that
I'm gonna
crazy,
get real
I'm
close to the
leaving.
camera here.
If it's that crazy, I'm leaving the call for the rest.
But
Of
they're
already
both
did.
crazy. They're both crazy. You're probably
You gotta
gonna
listen to
get pissed
both,
off.
Michael.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And you got me on the big screen.
Yeah, you fucking go.
All right. So, first bold prediction: the Raiders do not draft Fernando Mendoza. Somebody trades with them and ends up taking that pick. I think it might be the Jets. I think the Jets overpay for the number 1 quarterback in the draft. First prediction.
Hold on.
there.
It gets better.
It's worse.
It gets better.
The second one. I guess it's even worse. But,
This is the one that
whatever.
I freaked out at.
The Minnesota Vikings end up signing Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray becomes a top 10 quarterback in the league next year. It's not that bad, right? He's not moving. Okay, it's not bad. Look! Kyler has not had any sort of supporting cast in his entire career, except for
DeAndre Hopkins.
when he had Cliff Kingsbury.
I'm so done with this.
And
Trey McBride?
he was a top
Trey
half.
McBride?
He was a
McBride is
top
the
half.
best tight end in the league.
Michael
Who was
Wilson?
his O-line? Who was on his
Marvin
O-line?
Harris? Paris Johnson Jr.?
One.
Like,
Name another
The
one.
Vikings O-line ain't that good.
Oh my god, that was like 10 years ago.
The Vikings O-line ain't that good.
I mean, they
Yeah,
got
Ryan
Christian
Kelly
Harris,
just
they got-
retired.
Did he really?
Yeah,
Yes,
because of his concussions. He just
I
retired.
don't care. You got a Kevin O'Connell-led offense.
But it's definitely.
Yeah, he really
You got
helped
Justin
JJ
Jefferson
McCarthy,
and
right?
Jordan Addison. You
Right,
got-
Max Rosmer.
He really helped Carson Wentz, right?
You literally
I still
told
can't get
Carson
over
Wentz to go
top
out there
10
and
in the
down.
league, though.
It's like
He's the
I'm
top
saying
10
next year.
in the league.
he's
Yeah,
top
but
10
that
at getting cut.
Think about it like this. Yeah. Top 10
Number
cut.
1 overall pick, Ethan.
Maybe top
Hey,
10.
Bryce ain't got
was
cut
your
yet.
number 1 overall pick.
He hasn't gotten cut yet. Notice how I said
Think
yet.
about
Yeah,
it.
Bryce only got benched. There's
Yeah,
a
only
difference.
benched, and then he came
Yo,
back.
who do you think the 10th best quarterback in the NFL is right now?
The 10th best quarterback?
I feel like Jared Goff.
Goof.
I mean, that's hard to say without making a top 10 list. Like,
I'm pulling my list up right now.
You'd have to go.
I'll tell you who my
yeah,
number
let
10
me-
is
let
if
me
you don't
pull up my
mind.
list.
Yeah, let me hear
I think I have
it.
a safe
Tell me your
list.
number 10. Let me hear this.
Slinging
then I
Sammy.
can-
Slinging Sammy. Sam Darnold.
You think Kyler Murray is going to just come back and become better than Sam Darnold?
Shut up, Ethan. Shut your bitch ass up. Alright?
You know who's number 9?
How about
Drake May. He definitely
You
ain't
can-
gonna be better than
you-
Drake
you-
May.
you're gonna be better
He
than-
definitely ain't gonna be better than Drake May.
Yeah.
Drake the schedule, May.
Keep going up from there.
Yeah,
Jalen
man, and
Hurts.
you beat me to it.
Keep going up from there.
Top
Jalen
10.
Hurts.
top 10 quarterbacks?
We keep
Josh Allen.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Like about to vent out, bro.
I know, that's why we got
My phone's at like
We're
8%,
about
so
to
I
be
gotta
finished.
wrap this up soon too.
Yeah.
The top 10 quarterbacks: Josh Allen, Matt Stafford,
Okay.
Joe Burrow.
Yep.
Lamar and Pat are interchangeable there
They're in there though.
after this year.
You know what? Yeah, you don't have to give it like specific order.
Just do
Yeah,
it.
you don't have to go in order.
Yeah,
Herbert,
Yeah.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
See,
That,
this is
that
where it
boy
gets
in Wisconsin.
See, This is where
Yeah, I was
Mayfield.
gonna say-
Jordan
Probably
Love.
Mayfield.
Fuck that.
Jordan Love.
Definitely
I was
not
gonna say
Baker.
Jordan Love. Okay,
Baker's like
I'll give you
fucking
Jordan
14.
Love. Jordan Love. Who else?
Drake?
Dude,
To
there's
schedule
that.
May?
Drake. My bad. I didn't have him in there because this is earlier in the season.
Oh.
Drake May.
Sam Darnold. Jared
Yeah.
Goff. Brock Purdy.
Jared Goff. Okay, Brock Purdy. That's 10. That's 10 right there.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
I
just
agree
trying to
with
name some.
that.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah,
No,
that's a garbage.
wouldn't put him in
Caleb
top.
Williams.
I wouldn't either, but I'm just naming
No,
people
wouldn't
near
put
it.
him top 10.
Caleb's like
Trevor
16.
Lawrence got to do it somewhat similar to
I'd
what
put-
he did this year to get.
I put Sam Darnold near 13.
No, Bo Nix
14,
is 15,
15.
Jack. Bo Nix is definitely better than Caleb Williams.
for now.
Yes,
I could agree. I
And
can
then
agree
I'd
for
put-
now. That's fair.
If Caleb takes another,
I just
step
crashed
forward,
out. I was-
like he did. If
And
Caleb
as
takes
of right
another
now-
step
Just because
like he
he's
did
16.
this year,
As of right now, I'd put
You can get out
Kyler.
there.
I'd put Kyler top 20. Top 20.
He's
I don't know, man.
29
He got-
for me, bro.
I don't know,
That's
man. He got
crazy. He
outplayed
didn't
by
play
Jacoby
after me.
Brissett.
I got Cam
He didn't
Ward
play
ahead
out.
of him. I got Tyler Shuck ahead of him.
He
Like, what in Collier
That's
do you
bullshit.
still believe
That
in?
is
That's the
bullshit.
problem.
What does he do? Jacoby Brissett
Yeah.
outplayed him.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett in the same offense was clearly like miles better.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't see like Kyler at this point is just a mediocre quarterback, a mediocre starter. That's just what it is.
All right. Yeah, I agree.
He is. Okay, I'll agree with that. But he's not bottom 5 in the league. There's no.
As a
It's
starter,
just-
yeah. Like if Kyler Murray is your starter
As a
all year,
starter.
he is a bottom 5 starter in
No.
the league.
No,
Like,
he's not.
yes.
No.
Yes.
Geno Smith existed this year, didn't he, Jason?
He's above
And
Gino.
what was he?
Okay,
And what was he?
one. That's one.
That's
Bottom
himself.
5.
Yeah,
Gino's 32.
Shadur,
9.
Well, I have top 50. I did
Shadur,
top 50.
Gabriel.
9 shooter. Gabriel started like 3 games. I'm not counting.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that
matter. He
doesn't
was a
count.
starter this year, wasn't he?
That doesn't count.
Oh, shut
I'm not,
up.
I'm not counting that.
He's better than Penis, Michael Penis.
Boston Fields.
Would you
Austin Fields, yeah.
It's definitely better than
Would you
Boston.
put
Yeah,
would you put Mac Jones ahead of Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're fucking retarded.
I named 6 words.
No.
I named 6 words.
It is a
6 out
fucking
of-
Kyle
okay, so-
Shanahan system.
So that
He
would
put
make
Jimmy Garoppolo in that system and made it work.
I mean, it didn't really work that
Mac Jones
much.
throwing
It worked to the Super
when he
Bowl
was
and then
playing.
Jimmy Garoppolo played under Bill Belichick and had success. Guess what?
Who
He went
was
to the
Mac
Raiders.
Jones
He went to the
throwing
Raiders.
to when he
What
played?
happened?
who
Kendrick
has succeeded
Bourne?
with the Raiders other than Derek Carr?
Yeah. You said what?
I said, who has
Right,
succeeded
yeah,
under
yeah,
center with the Raiders other than Derek Carr?
Okay, hang on. Let me make this argument then. When Kyler Murray had
Yeah,
Cliff
I'm
Kingsbury,
waiting.
my
I'm waiting for
God.
you to say some
when
bullshit.
Kyler Murray had Cliff Kingsbury, he was successful, right? Cliff
I mean-
Kingsbury goes
Yeah.
to the Commanders, and in his rookie year, Jaden Daniels is one of the best rookies ever.
Because Cliff Kingsbury, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're trying to say
Like that.
Kyle Shanahan's the same way?
So
I'm
no.
not saying it's
What I'm
wrong.
saying,
Hold on.
what
Hold
I'm
on.
saying
I can
is
argue back on
you-
that because
no,
it was
hang
very well known that Cliff simplified the offense for Jaden Daniels that year.
What I'm saying is you put Kyler Murray in a Kevin O'Connell offense, a number 1 overall pick, he will succeed.
I just don't know. Kevin O'Connell's never done it with a running, like a quarterback who kind of needs running, like rushing attempts, you know? If you keep Kyler
I
in
mean,
the
he did it
pocket,
with Josh Dobbs.
well, yeah, that's
Kyler's
your
not gonna
counter. I'll
exactly
give you
have a
that.
win game with just where they're going to be able to run play action like that.
Yeah. All right.
This is Six Pack Sports Talk Panel. We talk all sports, football, basketball, mixed martial arts, whatever it is. It's here. We might even get into some golf. Who knows? But we got it here. Today was a football episode. We're going to see y'all next time.